Wednesday night baseball here in downtown London as we welcome you inside the walls of Labatt Memorial Park here in downtown London. It's the Hamilton Cardinals taking on the London Majors here as another busy week in the IBL gets started. I'm Noah Smith as we welcome you up to the Game Day London broadcast booth here from Labatt Memorial Park. The London Majors are looking to try and pull off a win tonight against the Hamilton Cardinals, who here with a few weeks left in the regular season, they are chasing down in the Intercounty Baseball League standings. The Hamilton Cardinals have not been playing their best baseball so far over the last stretch of ball games, but they will look to turn that around as well here on a Wednesday night contest in the Forest City. The London Majors are going to send Owen Boone to the mound. He is the top performer for the Majors this season on the mound, leads the Intercounty Baseball League in strikeouts, and he will look to see if he can quiet these Hamilton Cardinals bats and help the Majors to a win here on this Wednesday night. As touched on, the Hamilton Cardinals just sitting a little bit above the London Majors in the IBL standings. They are trying to hold on and move themselves into a good playoff position come time for the playoffs to roll around in just a couple weeks. A 16-19 record for Hamilton, but have only won 2 games in their last 10 contests. Meanwhile, the London Majors sit at 12-21, having gone 4-6, but a tough loss for them on Sunday at Christie Pitts, and it could have been a chance to start a little bit of a winning streak. The Majors are announced out onto the field here. There is Eduardo Deolio. We'll talk about the matchup with him going on tonight. He is tied for the Intercounty Baseball League lead in home runs. And the man that he is tied with, well, he stares him down on the other side of the field in Tyler Duncan. So we'll talk about that as the night goes on. But as of right now, the London Majors finishing up their announcements onto the field. First pitch is coming up next. We'll bring you all the stats, all the info you need next here on Majors TV.
Here we go.
Believe me, you've never heard a talk show like this.
I'm sleeping with Joe Carter. By the way, Joe did not touch them all.
Yeah, I have to say, your voice is fantastic. Meet Smitty.
Listen, I'm the brains here.
And Mitty.
And I'm the good-looking funny one.
This is the Smitty Mitty Show.
Catch new episodes of the Smitty and Mitty Show wherever you get your podcasts.
You're watching London Majors Baseball on Majors TV.
Go beyond the scores and get to know the athletes who call the Forest City home.
Joseph crushes one.
Game Day London brings you in-depth stories and conversations about London's major teams and the athletes. Whether it's in the rink with the Knights or on the field with the Majors, Game Day London has you covered from the start. For fresh and engaging sports coverage, visit GameDayLondon.com, a proud sponsor of Majors TV.
You're watching London Majors Baseball.
London Majors Baseball. London Majors Baseball on Majors TV.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Get started at Planet Fitness today through the free PF app, online, or in-club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Planet Fitness is a proud partner of your London Majors.
Back inside Labatt Memorial Park as we welcome you to the Inter-County Baseball League here on Majors TV. Noah Smith along with you for the action. Matt Hiscox will join me a little bit later on here in the broadcast booth as the Hamilton Cardinals and London Majors get set to battle here in a midweek contest in the Inter-County Baseball League. Owen Boone is the starter for the London Majors tonight. We touched on his league-leading 86 strikeouts so far on the season. He will look to lead the London Majors. 9 games and 9 starts for Owen Boone so far this season. His ERA sits at 3.41, in 60 2/3 innings pitched. He has struck out 86 batters and walked just 11. With a 2-3 record, the Majors will look to try and give him some help tonight as they look for another win and a big win here. They took 2 of 3 last weekend, couldn't make it a 3-game sweep over the weekend. They lost Sunday afternoon at Christie Pitts in Toronto. They'll see if they can turn things around a little bit here. We'll get to the Cardinals starter when the Majors come to bat in the bottom half of inning number 1. Wednesday night contest, not a massive crowd here at Labatt Park, but the fans that are here are loud early and will look to try and be a force of their own in the grandstands as Owen Boone finishes up his warm-up pitches here at Labatt Park. Another busy weekend for the Majors. This Wednesday night contest will start off the week for them, and then as you look at the schedule ahead for London, it just keeps on with the busy schedule. Another midweek game next week for London. They are Friday night at home against the Kitchener Panthers before a Saturday contest in Brantford, and then these same Hamilton Cardinals on Sunday at Burnie Arbor. So Brandon Nicholson will step in to lead things off here for the Cardinals as we get underway here on a Wednesday night. Boone ready to grab his sign from the catcher, Eduardo De Olio. And we are underway with that first pitch. Strike time of the first pitch, 7:40 p.m. Boone ready here to deliver on 0-1. Here's the pitch to the plate. Pounds the bottom of the zone. And quickly, Owen Boone is up 0-2 here on Brandon Nicholson, the leadoff hitter for Hamilton. Loves to work with that fastball early here, especially with De Olio behind the plate. Come back to it again, and a swing and a miss. Owen Boone starts the ball game with 3 straight fastballs for a strike, that last one swinging. And there is 1 down to begin the ball game. Did not waste any time to add on to that lead-leading strike count with strikeout number 87 on the season. Cardinals will try to find their bats here against the Majors. Nicholson was batting .271 on the season as that first pitch will miss outside. Quinn Cotton, the batter now for Hamilton. Ready here, Boone delivers. This one hit off the end of the bat into right center field. Ranging over is Drew Lawrence, drops the cap and underneath it for the catch. And quickly there are 2 gone here in the top of the first. Another nice pitch there from Owen Boone as he gets the fly out. And there are 2 gone. So we mentioned off the top of the broadcast, Tyler Duncan tied for the league lead in home runs with Eduardo De Olio, the Majors catcher. So a battle here between 2 of the top hitters in the Inter-County Baseball League, at least on the power side of things this season. Duncan batting .357 in 35 games for the Cardinals this season. He'll take strike 1 to begin the at-bat. Duncan with that left hand raised, digs into the left-hand batter's box. Ready for the 0-1. Taking something off that one is Owen Boone. Swing and a miss, and he quickly gets up 0-2 here on Duncan. Boone looking for a quick inning here. At a 3-pitch strikeout to begin things. 2 pitches to retire Cotton in the 2-hole, and now he's up 0-2 on Duncan. ready to the plate, and DeOlio thought they got him there at the bottom of the zone. That one ruled the ball by the home plate umpire. The umpiring crew in today's contest. Crew chief and home plate umpire is Justin Snively. Nick Leffler is the third base umpire, and Chris Long is over at first base. This one hit in the air, right center field. Underneath it, Lawrence, and the catch made. So 1-2-3, top of the first for Owen Boone. And the Majors will head to the bats here on the bottom of the first after a quick top half from their ace. Let's take a look at the London Majors lineup, who will get ready to face off against the starter for Hamilton. Leading things off will be the second baseman, Jordan Shulafan. Drew Lawrence, the center fielder, we saw him get into the action in the top half of the first inning. He will bat second in center field. Starling Joseph is in left, will bat third. Byron Reichstein, the right fielder, will bat in the cleanup spot. After him, Eduardo DeOlio, the catcher. Tommy Reyes Cruz, the shortstop. Kane McGee, the first baseman. The designated hitter in today's ball game is Josh Williams. He will bat in the 8th spot, and Dan Battelle is over at third base today in the ball game. The Hamilton Cardinals will send Nick Cardinal to the mound today to face off against the Majors. He is playing in just his fourth start since coming over, or pardon me, his fourth appearance since coming over to the Cardinals at the ending of July. So far for Nick Cardinal, 3 games, 2 of those having been starts. His last appearance, he pitched 1 inning and picked up the save in a 13-11 win over the Guelph Royals last weekend at Hastings Stadium in Guelph. A .231 earned run average and 11 2/3 innings pitched. The Bonnyville, Alberta native, big, strong right-hander, will look to sit down and quiet down the London Majors bats. As mentioned for Cardinal, last time out was last weekend, so he's had a few days off between that inning pitched and this start. His other 2 appearances for Hamilton have been starts. July 29th at those same Guelph Royals, pitched 5 2/3, gave up 9 hits, but no earned runs in 5 2/3. He struck out 7. On August 3rd, he pitched against the Welland Jackfish. Same thing. 5 innings pitched, was saddled with the loss as he gave up 3 earned runs over 5 complete innings. He did not get any help on offense, just 1 run in each of those games for the Cardinals offense. So Jordan Shulafan will come to the plate here for London as we get set and ready to begin the bottom half of the first inning. So Cardinal ready. The right-hander delivers to the plate with the first pitch fastball that misses inside to begin the bottom half of inning number 1. Jordan Shulafan, the batter for London, as mentioned. Here's the look. Cardinal delivers to the plate. Shulafan will foul that one back to the screen. Count moves to 1-1 here on Shulafan. Shulafan came over. He knows this team quite well. Was able to play with the Hamilton Cardinals. He was the first team that he played with in the Inter-County Baseball League, now with the London Majors. Appeared in 11 games as a position player for the Cardinals. He looks at that one. It'll miss low, says home plate umpire Justin Snively. Count moves to 2-1. Shulafan is batting .400 since coming over to join the Majors in 15 at-bats over 5 games. Fouls that one off at the plates, and now the count will move to 2 balls and 2 strikes. As 1 long ball, 3 runs batted in. And has walked 3 times to add to that total. He's been able to get on base a lot for London since coming over. Cardinal on the mound is ready here. Grabs his sign from the catcher. And the righty delivers well outside with the breaking ball, and it'll be a full count to begin the bottom of the first. Luis Bernardo is behind the plate today, calling the pitches for Nick Cardinal. And the rest of the Hamilton Cardinals pitching staff ready here on 3-2. Righty kicks and delivers, and a swing and a miss. Right at him with the fastball, gets the swing and a miss from Shulafan. And the bottom of the first begins the same way the top half did, with a strikeout. Took Nick Cardinal a few more pitches than Owen Boone did, but he matches him here in the bottom half of the first with a strikeout to begin the inning. And that'll bring up Drew Lawrence to the plate. Drew, in the top half of the inning, got into the ball game with a couple of defensive putouts in right center field. This will be his first at-bat tonight. And he'll look at a strike on the outside corner to begin the at-bat. Drew Lawrence, .339 batting average for the Majors in 24 games so far this summer. Nick Cardinal ready, delivers to the plate. Lawrence hits it the opposite way, and that one's going to find a hole. Big round there from Drew, but he's going to hold back at one. He's on with a one-out single here for London. Didn't hit it hard at all, but was able to get it in between Josh Niles and Luis Pimentel Guerrero at second base. And the Majors first into the hit category tonight. That'll bring up Starling Joseph. Starling batting in the 3-hole has fit in well there. He's got a .336 batting average this season to go along with 7 home runs and 40 runs batted in. He leads the Majors in that category. Lawrence with a lead at the cut of the grass. First pitch is going to miss outside for ball one. Drew this season, just 3 stolen bases. Has not tested the arms a whole lot this season. Has been caught stealing twice. Pick over to 1, but he is back in there safely. Cardinal checking on him. They're keeping a good eye on Drew over there at first. Good look on our 519 Jersey Auctions mobile cam. That's the lead for Drew Lawrence, getting out there with the right foot just to the cut of the grass. Not going, and Joseph will chase outside. And a little bit of an extended stare there from Starling. Not sure if he was expecting a hit and run from Drew, but he swung at one well outside of the zone to move the count to 1-1. Maybe a little gift for Cardinal on the mound as he gets ready and grabs his sign here. Looks over to Drew. The lead a little bit less this time. Now he'll extend it out to the same spot. And Cardinal will move over to 1. Drew back in with a dive. Starling back into that right-hand batter's box. Looking to try and find something to get the Majors going early here. Drew's step, maybe an extra step or two here. Extra step as he dances and gets the look over from Nick Cardinal as he steps off the back of the mound. He kept creeping a little bit there on the lead. A little cat and mouse early on here. So Cardinals still in a 1-1 count here against Starling Joseph. Grabs his sign. Drew not going. Pitch to the plate is going to miss low and outside to move the count to 2-1. Ten pitches here the first inning for Nick Cardinal so far. Retired the first batter on a strikeout. Drew Lawrence is aboard with a 1-out single. He stands at first. Checks on him. Lawrence not going. Pitch outside. And now it's 3-1 here to Starling Joseph. The .336 batting average for Starling Joseph goes along with 16 walks, which is also a team lead for the London Majors. One ahead of teammate Tommy Reyes-Cruz at 15. Ready on the 3-1 here is Nick Cardinal on the mound for Hamilton. And a move over to 1. Back in time is Drew Lawrence. Majors fans here tonight trying to get on the opposition early. It's a 3-1 count here to Starling Joseph. Looks and delivers. That one ripped into the grandstand. Joseph well out in front of that one. Looked like he was waiting on something. But the count evens up, or pardon me, goes to full now at 3-2. And maybe a few thanks for the Wednesday night crowd here. Otherwise, that could have plunked someone down the third base line. It was ripped into the far grandstand. Lawrence is at first with 1 gone. It's a 3-2 count now on Joseph. You got to wonder if the Majors think about putting him in motion here. Oh, they might have got him. Pick over to 1, and he's just in there with the hand. A perfectly timed pick move over to first base by Nick Cardinal. Whether intentional or not, as soon as Drew Lawrence made a move, he picked over to 1, had Drew diving back, just able to get the hand in behind the tag. It's a 3-2 to Starling Joseph. Ready again, Cardinal on the mound. Righty looks. Quick stare down, nods his head. Lawrence does go. Pitch outside, and it's ball 4. Perhaps Drew Lawrence in the head of Nick Cardinal. He works the walk, and now Starling Joseph is aboard. Byron Reichstein will come to the plate with 1 gone and runners at first and second. Byron Reichstein continues to hit the ball well here into another season with the London Majors here in 2023. The batting average at .333, 7 long balls, 22 runs batted in. He's got one out here in the bottom of the first. That's Drew Lawrence standing at second. First pitch is going to miss low for ball 1. Cardinal checking and ready here for Hamilton. Now the righty comes set, delivers. Reichstein inside, outs one the other way. And it's going to get over top of the seats and out of play. So the foul ball will even the count up at 1-1. A little bit of rain moved through the area just prior to this ball game getting started. Didn't rain a whole lot. Maybe cooled things down a little bit here in London as well. There's not a whole lot of a breeze after that small system went through the area. The 1-1 is going to miss outside to Byron. Move the count to 2-1. A throw back. Just had Lawrence scrambling back into second base. Cardinals have really been keeping an eye on Drew. First when he was over at first base during the Starling Joseph at-bat, and now a little bit here as he stands at second. 2-1 delivery coming here. Ready and delivers. Breaking ball upstairs. 3-1 now. Three-1 count here on the Majors. Right fielder Byron Reichstein. Lawrence at second. Joseph at 1 gone. Righty delivers. Reichstein fouls one off. Just chopped it over to the first base side. And now another full count here in the bottom of the first inning. Majors have had a couple of those already. Starling Joseph walks. Drew Lawrence got aboard with a base hit. Only out of the inning so far came to Jordan Chulafan to lead things off. Reichstein in the air, down the right field line, but this one is going to hook foul. Gave it a ride and ripped it, but he was well out in front of it. Count remains at 3-2 here. This next pitch for Nick Cardinal will be number 20 already here in the first. Looks like a fan is going to go home with a souvenir there. So that one landed on the berm just out beyond right field. Righty comes set, now ready for the 3-2. Here is the pitch to the plate and a swing and a miss. Reichstein is down on strikes. Looked like he just missed on the timing there. And there are two gone. A big strikeout for Nick Cardinal on the hill. That'll bring up Eduardo De Olio to the plate here for London. Tied for the league lead in home runs at 13. He's batting .317 on the season. Missed some time due to injury, now back with the majors and hitting just as well as he started the season. Cardinal ready as he checks back at the runners, now delivers to the plate. Healthy swing on a breaking ball, and it's 0-1. Deolio trying to connect on a first pitch there. Cardinal and Bernardo, a good idea to switch it up there on the first pitch. 0-1 here on the Majors catcher. Now stepping off the mound there. Some time called, I believe, at home plate as well from Deolio. Bernardo handing the signs. Nick Cardinal ready here on 0-1. Look down. Now leg kick delivery. Ripped into left field. That one's going to find a hole. Lawrence gets the round at third, and Eduardo Deolio delivers an RBI single here in the bottom of the first. And the Majors will get on the board here. It's 1-0. So Tommy Reyes Cruz will come to the plate now. The Majors leading 1-0 after the single by Eduardo Deolio. Still runners at first and second now. Now it's Starling Joseph at second, Deolio at first. Ready here. Deolio chops one on the ground, second base. Picked up, shovel over to the shortstop, Nicholson. And the Majors are retired here in the bottom of the first, but not before. Eduardo Deolio's single brings in Drew Lawrence. It's a 1-0 lead for London after one. You're watching Majors Baseball here on Majors TV.
Here we go.
Believe me, you've never heard a talk show like this.
I'm sleeping with Joe Carter. By the way, Joe did not touch them all.
Yeah, I have to say, like, your voice is fantastic.
Meet Smitty.
Listen, I'm the brains here.
And Mitty.
And I'm the good-looking funny one.
This is the Smitty Mitty Show.
Catch new episodes of the Smitty and Mitty Show wherever you get your podcasts.
You're watching London Majors Baseball on...
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Get started at Planet Fitness today through the free PF app, online, or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Planet Fitness is a proud partner of your London Majors.
Back here at Labatt Memorial Park as we welcome you inside downtown London. Good look at the skyline there, looking over the beautiful confines here in the Forest City. Majors leading by a score of 1-0 after one inning of play. It was an Eduardo De Olio single that scored Drew Lawrence from second base to get the Majors started in the bottom of the first inning. Now we head back out there and get ready for the top half of inning number 2. Owen Boone back out onto the hill for London. Had a very clean top of the first inning. Was able to pick up a strikeout, 2 flyouts. And now he'll come back with a 1-0 lead. First pitch is there for a called strike. Dennis DeBanning, the batter here for Hamilton. Swing and a miss, and quickly Owen Boone is well ahead here at 0-2. DeBanning is the left fielder today for the Cardinals. Ready, and that one will just miss outside from Owen Boone. Working a lot with the fastball early on here in the ball game, and why not with the success that he has had. Ready here, the 1-2 delivery. Outside again. This time took something off of that one, and it's 2-2. 9 pitches to get through the first inning for Boone. And a 2-2 count now to begin the inning. And he'll miss outside with the fastball. Count moves to full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Banning, a .292 hitter on the season in 35 games for the Cardinals. Looking to get aboard here to begin the inning. And he goes around on a fastball up in the zone. A strikeout for Boone to begin the inning. And there is one gone here in the top of the second. The Banning wanting to hold up on there. A little bit too fast from Owen Boone. And he picks up the strikeout to begin the inning. Second strikeout for Owen Boone in the early going. Picked up 1. That led off the ball game. And now Louis Bernardo will come to the plate. Looks at a first pitch curveball in there for a strike from Boone. Able to break it and get it across the outside portion of the plate. 0-1. Same pitch, same location, and same result for Owen Boone. Quickly here, 0-2. Luis Bernardo looking to try and get things going for Hamilton with 1 gone here in the inning. 0-2. Fastball just off the plate. Could not get the home plate umpire to budge, and De Olio perhaps asking where that one missed, how much it missed by. Either way, they're going to have to wait and come at Bernardo again here on 1-2. Curveball called strike 3. Third strikeout in the early going here for Owen Boone. And he is looking awfully good so far here to begin the ball game. You can tell the confidence from Boone when he walks around the hill after a strikeout there. Had a call that he maybe should have got, thought that he should have got, at least in their minds. Didn't get it, no problem for Owen Boone. He settled back in and he got the strikeout. It's a first pitch fastball, and he just keeps on pounding the zone. There's strike 1. Josh Niles is the batter here for Hamilton. First baseman in tonight's ball game. Looks at a curveball. That's in there for a strike, and it's quickly 0-2. Lots of strikes, and he works at a good pace. Boone from the windup. Ready and delivers well outside with that pitch. A little bit of 0-2 waste pitch action there from Owen Boone. That's all right with him. Ready here for the 1-2 is the Majors righty. Ready, delivers, and just missing low. Good location, just wasn't able to find the corner of the strike zone. Niles works the count to 2-2 after falling behind 0-2, and he'll look to get aboard here with 2 gone in the inning. Fans aboard trying to help out Owen Boone. And he'll miss low with the fastball. Moves the count to full here with 2 gone in the inning. Now the 3-2 pitch as Niles will look to find any way aboard here for Hamilton. Next pitch coming for Owen Boone, number 25. And just missing low. So it's a 2-out walk for Josh Niles. He is aboard. First runner of the ball game for Hamilton here with 2 gone in the top of the second. So Connor Bowie will come to the plate, designated hitter for Hamilton today. Boone not shaken after that 2-out walk. Ready to face Bowie, the DH here for the Cardinals. Working from the stretch for the first time today. First pitch fastball, blows it right by him. Moves the count to 0-1. Bowie in 14 games has a .360 batting average and 25 at-bats for the Cardinals. Lead at first. This one blown by him again with the fastball, 0-2. Once again, Owen Boone continues to work ahead. From the stretch, righty delivers this one. Called strike 3, throw down to second. Runner called safe, but it doesn't matter. The inning is over. Owen Boone strikes out the side in the top of the second. A fantastic performance by him. Sends the Majors back to the bats here, leading 1-0. Majors will get ready here with Kane McGee, Josh Williams, and Dan Battelle to lead off the bottom of the second inning. 7, 8, and 9 in the batting order. We'll talk a little bit about Kane McGee because coming into today's ball game, one of the hottest hitters in the London Majors lineup. Batting .310 on the season, and he was held hitless in 3 at-bats in Toronto on Sunday. That ended a 7-game hitting streak for the Majors' first baseman. And he really started to pick up hitting the ball. Getting on base a whole lot. He had a 3-for-5 day against Brantford on the Saturday night. 3-for-5 against Guelph on the Tuesday game last week. But held hitless against Toronto at the pits on Sunday. He'll lead off the inning, as mentioned, for the London Majors, followed by Josh Williams, who is the designated hitter in the ball game today. And then the bottom of the order represented by Dan Battelle. Nick Cardinal back out to the mound here for Hamilton. Gave up 1 run on 2 hits in the first inning. And we'll look for a much cleaner second inning of work. Was forced to throw 23 pitches in that inning. Owen Boone for London, 28 for him through 2 innings of work. So it looks like we are ready to go here in the bottom of the second inning. Kane McGee will stroll on up to the batter's box. Here's Josh Williams. We'll get a look at him next, and here comes Kane McGee. So Cardinal ready to face the bottom of the London Majors order here in inning number 2. As McGee digs into that left-hand batter's box, Cardinals Righty comes set, delivers to the plate with strike one to begin the inning. McGee looked at that one on the outside part of the plate, took it all the way, called a strike by the home plate umpire, Justin Snively. Ready again. This one comes inside, bounces to the plate, and gets all the way to the backstop. Of course, the 2 hits for London ended up scoring a run. There's 1 walk mixed in there as well to Starling Joseph in the first. But overall, a lot of deep counts to the Cardinals starter. Here's the 1-1. McGee will look at it outside. Fastball missing to move the count to 2-1. Across the infield for Hamilton is Lane Renault, Brandon Nicholson. Luis Pimento Guerrero is at second, and Josh Niles is at first. Another pitch missing outside. That moves the count to 3-1 here on Kane McGee, who will look to try and begin the inning any way he can. Also has 13 walks this season for London as well, so the .310 batting average for him, and he also gets on base. Cardinal ready, and McGee's going to rip one into right field. Kane McGee all over the 3-1 pitch, and he's aboard with a leadoff single here to begin the bottom of the second inning. So Josh Williams bats next here for London. Williams is the designated hitter today for London. No Cleveland Brownlee in the lineup for the Majors here on this midweek contest. Williams is batting .222. 27 at-bats over 10 games for the Majors left-hand bat. There was a brief conversation on the hill between Luis Bernardo and Nick Cardinal. The Hamilton battery mates going over how they want to face the Majors here. And now that one's going to be ripped into left field. First pitch swinging for Josh Williams, and he's aboard. Back-to-back hits for the Majors. Did not waste any time ripping that one into left field between the third baseman and the shortstop. So Dan Battelle will bat next for London. And at the bottom of the order, he'll take a long look down to third base for a set of signs from the third base coach, Steve Cochran. Renault at third is playing in on the edge of the grass. Niles at first base playing just inside the cut as well. First pitch to Battelle will miss for ball one. Majors have never been afraid to play small ball. In fact, the hit and runs, the bunts almost, and if not, a gamely appearance for the Majors. Battelle not squaring, looks at that pitch, and it misses outside. Didn't miss by much on the outer edge. Cardinals back to the mound. Now in a 2-0 hole here against the bottom of the Majors order. Jordan Schulafand is on deck. Nobody out here in the inning. Here's the 2-0. That one is there for a strike. All over the strike zone on that called strike, and now it's 2-1 here on Dan Battelle. Kane McGee led off the inning with a single. He's at first. Josh Williams was right behind him with a single of his own. He stands at first base. 2-1 ready. Battelle inside has him spinning out of the way. And now it's 3-1 here. Fans loud early here in London trying to cheer on the Majors. 3-1 counts, and that one will miss. So the walk loads the bases here with nobody out for the top of the Majors order. Jordan Chulafan will come to the plate here for London. He struck out swinging to lead off the bottom of the first, and now we'll get a mound visit here for the Cardinals. There is no action down in the Hamilton bullpen, so this visit just to go over how Nick Cardinal and the Cardinals will face the Majors here with the bases loaded and nobody out in the bottom of the second. A game plan, try to figure out where the infielders are going to go and set up. And for Bernardo and Cardinal, who still remain chatting out there as the rest of the group breaks up, they'll try to figure out how they can get outs and get them in a hurry here. Of course, the force anywhere here with nobody out, bases loaded. Cardinals are going to play with the corners and at least even with the bags, maybe a little bit in on the edge of the grass. Middle infield will sacrifice a run in turn for a double play. They'll play at double play depth up the middle. Ready here is Cardinal, and a swing and a miss by Chulafan. Begins the at-bat. He's electing to work from the stretch here, more comfortable perhaps with the bases loaded. You see it generally 50-50 guys who will elect to work from the full windup with the bases loaded. It's an 0-1 pitch delivered here to Chulafan for strike two. So mound visit working here for Nick Cardinal. Now he's got two strikes to begin the at-bat here to Jordan Chulafan. Trying to find the first out here. A strikeout would be huge for the Cardinals. 0-2. Righty kicks and delivers, and a swing and a miss. 3 straight pitches is all it takes for Nick Cardinal. A big strikeout for the Cardinals right-hander. And there is one gone here in the bottom of the second inning. So Drew Lawrence now for London will come to the plate with the bases loaded. Was aggressive early in his first at-bat just an inning ago. Chopped one the opposite way that found a hole into right field. Now we'll look to try and drive in some runs. The first pitch is going to be outside with the breaking ball. 1-1 here to Drew, who is 1 for 1 on the day as mentioned. Behind him, Starling Joseph. He walked his first time around. He'll get a chance to swing as long as Drew can stay out of the double play. It's a 1-0 count here to the Majors center fielder. Lawrence fights one off the other way. That one's going to be into the seats and out of play. Count now at 1-1. As that fan has picked up a nice little souvenir. Nice little celebration there. Right-hander ready on the 1-1. Grabs his sign from Bernardo to the plate. Did they get the swing? They did. Lawrence thought that he was able to hold up in time. It was ruled a swing there. First base umpire today is Chris Long, and he said that Drew went around. It moves the count to 1-2 in favor of the Cardinals righty Nick Cardinal. Bases are loaded. Dan Battelle at first, Josh Williams at second, Caden McGee at third. Now the 1-2. Lawrence on the ground. Shortstop, and it gets through into center. In to score is McGee. Now a healthy round. Back to 2. Not in time. Majors were going station to station, but a booted ball up the middle allows the Majors to score a run here in the second. And the bases remain loaded. So on what could have been a chance for the Cardinals to get out of the inning on a ground ball up the middle, Brandon Nicholson couldn't make the play. And now time is being called. Looked like a loose shoelace there for Dan Patel. Everybody set and ready here. Still one gone in the inning, and now Starling Joseph will come to the plate. Joseph swing and fouls that one off. Got one he liked on the first pitch there, just fouled it into the dirt. Majors leading 2-0 after that run came in to score, represented by Kane McGee. Led off this inning with a single. Williams at third, Patel at second now with Drew Lawrence at first. 0-1, called a strike on the outside edge, and it is quickly 0-2 here on Starling Joseph. It's been called consistently there on the outside edge. Joseph readies himself here for the 0-2. Cardinal ready on the mound here. Staring down an 0-2 pitch, ready. And inside to Joseph. He got it, but fouled it off. That pitch was plenty inside to Starling Joseph as it's picked up down the third baseline. Count remains at 0-2. Majors have 4 hits so far in the ball game. Looking to try and find a big one that can bring in some runs here. And now, behind home plate, Justin Snively is, I don't know if he's just tossed a fan or what is going on here. Justin Snively has had enough of someone behind home plate. And now Rup Chanadad out to maybe try and settle down whoever is behind home plate. Count is 0-2 here on Starling Joseph, as it looks like we are ready to get play going again. Oh, 0-2 to Joseph. And he'll foul that one off the other way. Stays alive here on a count that stays at 0-2. Crowd a little quieter here after that recent interaction. Majors trying to get a few runs across here in the bottom of the second. One out here. And now Nick Cardinal ready on the mound for Hamilton. Here's the delivery from the righty on 0-2, and a swing and a miss. Big strikeout there for Nick Cardinal, and there are 2 gone here in the inning. So Byron Reichstein to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. In a big spot still with the bases loaded. Majors loaded the bases, nobody out here with the bottom of the order. 2 hits and a walk. And a strikeout. They were gifted an error on the Drew Lawrence hit back up the middle. That scored a run. And then a strikeout to Starling Joseph as Nick Cardinal tries to work through this jam. Already up to 46 pitches so far tonight. Now to the plate. Reichstein rips one into right field, base hit. Into score comes William. Patel is right behind him, throw off line. And Byron Reichstein scores a pair here for London. And it is a 4-0 ball game. Jumped all over that first pitch. And the Cardinals being forced to pay for that error earlier on in the inning. It's now 4-0 London. So Lawrence got over to third on the play. Reichstein is at first with 2 gone. 3 runs across for the Majors here in the inning as DeOlio takes a rip at the first pitch he sees and fouls it out of play. DeOlio 1 for 1. Ripped a base hit back in the first inning, just an inning ago, into left field. Now we'll hit one the other way, into right field, base hit. Into score comes Drew Lawrence. Reichstein up to second, and the Majors lead 5-0. Eduardo DeOlio delivers once again, second straight inning and second straight at-bat for him. Brings in a run for London. All smiles down there on the London bench. Two gone here in the inning for Hamilton, who will look to try and escape. First pitch to Tommy Reyes Cruz is there for a strike, and it's 0-1 on him. 5 runs, 6 hits for the Majors so far in the ballgame. Getting on the Cardinals starter, Nick Cardinal, early. Pitch up in the zone there. 1-1. Reyes Cruz, 9th batter in the inning for London. Fastball outside to him and moves the count to 2-1. Reyes Cruz ground into a fielder's choice in the first inning. That ended the bottom of inning number 1. 2-1. Dropped in there for a strike, and now that's evened up at 2-2. Reyes Cruz thought maybe that one was a little bit up, but it looked like it did catch the top of the zone. And now a big 2-2 pitch coming here for Nick Cardinal. Ready as the righty, grabs his sign from Bernardo behind the plate. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Hit in the air, and that one's going to fall. Majors are going to send home Reichstein. The throw gets between the legs of Bernardo. Everybody is safe. Another run comes in to score for London on a base hit by Tommy Reyes Cruz. So an RBI single there. Byron Reichstein able to score on the hit. Everybody else, Eduardo DeOlio and Tommy Reyes Cruz able to move up on the throw. And now back to the way this inning started with Kane McGee. His single started this inning. And now he'll rip one right back up the middle. 1 run in to score DeOlio. Right behind him, Tommy Reyes Cruz. And Kane McGee brings in another 2 runs with his second hit of the inning. And the Majors bats have come to play tonight here against Hamilton. Still no action down in the Hamilton bullpen. And Josh Williams will come to the plate now for London. Williams in the air, left field. Ranging over, and now trouble with it is DeBanning. That ball's going to fall and roll all the way up to the wall. And everybody is safe on the Josh Williams double down the line. DeBanning looked like maybe he misread it here in the twilight sky and was unable to get to the ball, which landed just shy of the warning track. And the score remains 8-0 here for the Majors as Dan Battelle comes to the plate. Battelle's walk, he was the third batter of the inning for London. Pitch inside in the dirt, but able to block it, keep it in front of him is Bernardo. Ball one to Dan Battelle. 7 runs for the Majors here on the bottom of the second inning. Pitch misses outside. Now 58 pitches for Nick Cardinal here for Hamilton so far in the ballgame. To the plate. Chopped, shortstop, picks it up on a hop. Battelle can run, throw to first in time to get him. And the Majors finally retired here in the bottom of the second, but not before 7 runs come across to score for London. 9 hits in total so far in the ball game, and it is an 8-0 London lead after 2 innings of play. You're watching London Majors baseball here on Majors TV.
I want to ride this pony, but I suffer from low E.
Millions of people are suffering from low energy, commonly known as low E.
Low E has hurt my performance in the bedroom. I haven't been able to make the bed in years. Now there's hope.
Planet Fitness replaces low E with Big E, which keeps you energized and glowing all day. Simply join through the free PF app for only $15 a month.
Planet Fitness is a proud partner of your London Majors.
You're watching.
Here's the pitch. Joseph drills it to right center field. That ball's going back to the warning track, to the wall. Goodbye, baseball. Starling Joseph, a 2-run home run.
London Majors Baseball on MajorsTV.
Here in downtown London, we welcome you back to Majors Baseball here on Majors TV. Cardinals and Majors battling it out here at Labatt Memorial Park. There's a shot at Cleveland Brownlee, not in the lineup tonight for London, but obviously still here at the ballpark, and of course the lineup of young fans who will make their way down to the Majors dugout to try and see if they can scoop up any autographs here over the course of the ball game. Their London Majors lead 8-0 here as we get set and ready to begin the top half of the third inning. 7 runs come across to score for London in the bottom half of the second inning. They were really able to get the bats going against Nick Cardinal. 9 hits against him in 2 innings worth of work. And just now the Hamilton Cardinals do send some arms down to the bullpen to get loose. Dog days of summer here in the IBL. Busy schedules with rainouts, of course. Regularly scheduled games in the middle of the week. Owen Boone is back out to the mound here for London, and he'll start the at-bat with a called strike. Boone ready again. Check swing, able to hold up in time. Lane Renault, the batter here for Hamilton, will lead things off for the Cardinals. Luis Pimento Guerrero at the bottom of the order is next, as this one's ripped into left center. Lawrence is going to be on a run, and he'll have to go get it just up against the warning track. Into second base as the throw is offline is Renault. And he's in there with a leadoff double here for the Cardinals in the top of the third. The only downside to the big inning there for London is that Owen Boone was sitting down for quite a while there in the bottom of the second inning. After two fairly quick innings of work for him, he comes back out here for the third. Having not been on the mound now for what I would have to estimate around 20 minutes time, maybe longer. So Renault at second. Pimento Guerrero is the batter now for Hamilton. First pitch is there for a strike. Owen Boone gets ahead here. There's the first hit of the ball game there for Hamilton here in the top of the third. Leadoff double for Renault stands at second. There with another strike is Boone. This one called on the outside edge, and quickly it's 0-2. Top of the order, Brandon Nicholson on deck here for the Cardinals. Look back from Boone. Checks, delivers, fastball upstairs. Didn't get him to bite. It's ball one. Count now at 1-2. Teolio the sign to Boone here. The Majors' big right-hander. Once again comes set. Now delivers this one. Hit in the air. Hard out to right field. Back is Reichstein. Up against the warning track. Makes the catch. Now a rocket throw in, but it's going to be offline as moving up to third base is Lane Renault on the first out of the inning. Pimento Guerrero was able to get a good swing on that one, lofting it out to right, but the spacious confines here of Labatt Park allowed Byron Reichstein to rein that one in. Boone will take it, first out of the inning on the flyout. And now back to the top of the order here for Hamilton, Brandon Nicholson. Struck out in the first to begin the ball game. And he'll foul off the first pitch of this at-bat. Boone started him with the off-speed there. Here's the 0-1 from Boone, inside. Didn't get the call there, moves the count to 1-1. 2 1/3 innings pitch for Owen Boone, 37 pitches for the right-hander. In there with a strike. Pounding the zone here, moves the count to 1-2 here as he looks to set down Nicholson for the second time tonight. Renault is at third. He had a leadoff double, moved up on the fly out to right. This one fouled back into the screen. Boone ready here on 1-2. Righty comes set on the mound. Now ready for the delivery to the plate. And that one's going to get away from Teolio. Not too far, and the catcher was able to get over, keep it in front of him. Count moves to 2-2. Cardinals looking up at an early deficit here. 8 London Majors runs coming across the score in the first 2 innings. It's a 2-2 for Owen Boone here. He's looking for out number 2 here in the top of the third. This one cued off the end of the bat, but foul. And once again, we'll redo that 2-2. Cardinals' upcoming schedule sees a Friday night home game against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Saturday, they are in Barrie for a night contest before an afternoon game at home against the Majors on Sunday. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Ball in the dirt, and DeOlio makes the tag. He'll throw down to one just in case. And it's a strikeout there for Owen Boone and a big second out for the Majors. And I'm not sure if DeOlio made the tag. He certainly thought he did. But no signal there from the home plate umpire, Justin Snively. And he completed the putout to first just in case. Now 2 gone here. Boone will look to try and strand a runner 90 feet away from scoring here in the inning. Batter is Quinn Cotton. And Cotton will look at the first pitch outside for ball 1. Cotton is 0 for 1 in the ball game. Flew out to the center fielder, Drew Lawrence, his first time up. That one's going to miss outside for Owen Boone. Boone a little bit longer behind the hill after that most recent pitch. Doesn't fall behind 2-0 very often. Cotton just 6 games for the Cardinals. He's batting .308 in those 6 contests. Ready for the 2-0 delivery, and he'll hit that one into left field, a base hit. And the Cardinals are on the scoreboard here with the 2-out knock from Quinn Cotton. So chip away for the Hamilton Cardinals as that run comes across the score, their first of the ball game. And they'll take them any way they can get them here. As Lane Renault comes in to score. Tyler Duncan, the batter now for Hamilton. Every time him or DeOlio come to the plate, we'll keep you up to date on the home run race between the two. Duncan looks at the first pitch that misses low, falling out of the bottom of the zone for ball 1. Boone, the Majors righty, working with the big lead still here in the early goings of this ball game. 1-0 delivery, swing and a miss, throw down to 2 in plenty of time. Eduardo DeOlio with the throw out, catches the runner stealing, and Quinn Cotton dead in his tracks at second base. Majors get out of the inning. The Cardinals do score 1 on the base hit by Cotton. 2 hits for Hamilton in the inning. And Owen Boone heads back to the London Majors dugout. Majors still leading by a score of 8-1. Move along here to the bottom of inning number 3. Majors holding on to what is now an 8-1 lead. They scored 7 their last time out in the bottom of the second inning, thanks in part to 7 hits in the inning as well. Due up for the Majors, Jordan Chulafan, Drew Lawrence, and Sterling Joseph. It's the top of the order to get things started here for London. See if they can add on some more runs here. Nick Cardinal is back out to the hill for Hamilton after giving up 7 in the last inning, 8 total so far in the ballgame. There was action down in the Hamilton bullpen. It looks like that is quieted down for now at least. Cardinals will have the night off tomorrow before 3 straight ball games of their own. So you can say almost certainly more than anything that they're just trying to get some innings out of their starter now. Some of the many Majors fans here in attendance tonight taking in the ball game on a Wednesday night here at the ballpark. Always a little bit different than those Friday night contests. A few less kids in the seats, a few less people overall. But the Majors putting on a show so far for the fans that are in attendance. It's an 8-1 lead as we head into the bottom of inning number 3. And Jordan Chulafan, who has not had any luck so far at the plate tonight, will begin the inning. First pitch to him is there for a strike, and he falls behind 0-1. Ready here. He lays down a bunt. It's right back to the pitcher, and it's shoveled over to 1 in time. A very quick out here to begin the bottom of the 3rd. I think the bunt was planned there from Chulafan, but not executed as well as he would have liked. It was right back to the pitcher on a pitch that wasn't super great to bunt on, but he was committed at that point. Cardinal made the throw over to first in time for the out, and there's 1 gone here. Now Drew Lawrence. He's 1 for 2. Hits one on the ground to the shortstop. Picked up Nicholson. Throw to 1. Takes the first baseman Niles off the bag, but he makes the tag on Lawrence. And just like that, 2 very quick outs for Nick Cardinal on the mound here for Hamilton. After the way that the first and second inning went, he'll take them any way he can get them. Nicholson across the diamond to Niles in time. There's 2 gone. And that'll bring up Sterling Joseph to the plate here for London. Joseph 0 for 1. He has a walk tonight as well. That one is going to be in the dirt. 1-0 here to Sterling Joseph. Nick Cardinal's pitch count up to 63. He's got 2 outs here in the inning. Looking to have a nice, quick 1-2-3 inning here in the 3rd. Strike 1. Joseph stares at a fastball that catches the outside corner, and it's 1-1. Sign down there from Bernardo. A shakeoff. Now a second time there from Cardinal. Comes set as he grabs one he likes. Here's the 1-1 delivery to the plate. Curveball. Popped up sky high on the infield. Niles is back a couple of steps. A little bit of trouble with it, but he recovers. And he makes the play to record the final out of the inning. Majors go quietly here in the bottom of the 3rd. Nothing to show for 3 at-bats here in the inning. It's an 8-1 Majors lead after 3 here at Labatt Park.
Go beyond the scores and get to know the athletes who call the Forest City home.
Joseph crushes one.
Game Day London brings you in-depth stories and conversations about London's major teams and the athletes. Whether it's in the rink with the Knights or on the field with the Majors, Game Day London has you covered from the start. For fresh and engaging sports coverage, visit GameDayLondon.com, a proud sponsor of MajorsTV.
watching. You're watching London Majors Baseball. London Majors Baseball.
London Majors Baseball on MajorsTV.
So the kid just finishing running the bases here. That means we are through 3 innings at Labatt Memorial Park. London Majors holding on to what is an 8-1 lead here over the Hamilton Cardinals. I'm Noah Smith up here in the Game Day London broadcast booth. London has 8 runs on 9 hits. Hamilton 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 errors as we make our way to the middle portion of the ball game. Ready to start the top of inning number 4. Owen Boone back out to the mound here for London. He has looked good so far. Just a run coming across in the top half of the 3rd inning on 2 hits for the Cardinals. But a runner caught stealing at second base. Strong throw from Eduardo Deolio was able to get us where we are, heading to the top of the 4th inning here in London. No other games in the Inter-County Baseball League tonight. This is the lone contest, so no out-of-town scores to bring you. But as we like to do when that is the case, well, we'll bring you the Major League Baseball out-of-town scores. So a few games of note for fans here in the local viewing region on this Wednesday night. Toronto is in Cleveland taking on the Guardians. Dropped a 1-0 decision last night. They are up 1-0 over Cleveland in the bottom of the 7th inning. Detroit Tigers fans, Tigers up 6-4 over Minnesota at home, bottom of the 7th inning in Detroit as well. Looks like we are ready to begin the top half of the 4th inning now. Tyler Duncan swings through that first pitch, and it's 0-1. Duncan made his way to the plate in the bottom of the 3rd before Cotton was caught stealing second base to end the inning. So he's back out here to begin the 4th. High fly ball in the air. Joseph back towards the warning track, and this one is gone. Duncan blasts one over the fence in left field, chipping into the deficit and adding on to that home run total. Joseph thought he had a beat on that one, but as Duncan touches home plate, it's the 2nd run of the ball game for Hamilton and home run number 14 for Duncan. Beats Owen Boone there, taking that one the opposite way. Now this one is going to be popped up, giving it a look, but that one is going to be out of play. Moves the count to 0-1 now. Another check swing. They'll appeal down to first base, and the umpire says that he goes around. So it's 0-2 now. And it's banning the batter here for Hamilton. 0-2, and Boone delivers strike 3. A big strikeout there for Owen Boone as he gets the inning started after the long ball with a strikeout. And for Owen Boone, that becomes strikeout number 6 in the ballgame. Continues to add to that strikeout total. Luis Bernardo is the batter here. He's the catcher for Hamilton, and he's 0 for 1 so far tonight. Boone pounds the fastball over the outside edge for strike 1. Gets the at-bat started here, throwing with a little bit more heat on that fastball. This one just missing the bottom of the zone. 1-1. Boone after the long ball. You can always tell when he knows that he made a mistake because the next batter, he seems to dial in that much more. Made the mistake on the home run ball to Duncan, and now has came back with a little bit of conviction, and now a swing and a miss there moves the count to 1-2. Bernardo, the batter here, 0 for 1 today, looking to try and get something going with one gone for the Cardinals, who still look up at a 6-run deficit. Swing and a miss. Great breaking ball on the outside edge for Owen Boone, and now there are 2 gone here in the top of the 4th. Strikeout number 7 for Boone here in the ball game. And there are 2 gone as Josh Niles comes to the plate. Niles, 1 trip to the plate. Did not register an official at-bat as he walked his first time around. Now he'll look at that first pitch strike to begin this at-bat. Ready here is Boone on the 0-1. Fastball just missing low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Due off for the Majors in the bottom half. Byron Reichstein, Eduardo Deolio, Tommy Reyes-Cruz. 4, 5, and 6 in the order. The 1-1 off the end of the bat, but hit foul down the first base line. And the count moves to 1-2. Majors fans here behind the home plate section getting some fun and cheering on the ball boy chasing down the foul balls. 1-2 count here for Boone as he looks to find punch out number 8 in the final out of the top of the 4th. To the plate. That one's going to miss outside. Looks like they tried to change up the speed there. Missed with ball 2. The next pitch, number 60 here for Owen Boone. And a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 8 for Owen Boone. And the London Majors starter has worked through 4 innings here at Labatt Park. Majors leading by a score of 8-2 over the Cardinals. The big blast coming in that inning from Hamilton. Tyler Duncan's 14th of the season. IBL leading as the Majors make their way to the dugouts. This game is 8-2 in favor of London. As mentioned, due up for the Majors here, Byron Reichstein, Eduardo Deolio, Tommy Reyes-Cruz. 4, 5, and 6 in the London Majors batting order. Nick Cardinal is back out to the mound for Hamilton. This will be his 4th inning of work, despite the rough start out of the gate in that 7-run second inning. He'll look to try and power through and get the Cardinals some innings on the hill here. Pitch count for him at 65 entering this inning. Obviously the tough blow for him being that bottom of the second. Besides that, he's looked good, just giving up the 1 run in the first and had a very clean bottom of the 3rd inning. Byron Reichstein for the Majors, who will lead off this inning, is 1 for 2 in the contest so far. He had a single his first time around. Scored a pair with it as well. Eduardo Deolio also has 2 runs batted in, those coming on 2 hits for him. And then behind him, Tommy Reyes-Cruz. He's got a hit, 1 run batted in 2 trips to the plate. So Byron Reichstein will dig in here against Nick Cardinal to begin the bottom of the fourth inning here from London. Thank you for joining us wherever you are watching from tonight here on MajorsTV. Midweek contest and the only contest in the Intercounty Baseball League here on this Wednesday night. Cardinal ready, and he delivers with the first pitch that misses outside to Reichstein. Byron ready and awaits the 1-0 pitch. And he fouls one off at the plate. Looked like he was out in front of that one as well, maybe expecting the fastball on 1-0. Looked like he got an off-speed pitch. Majors leading 8-2 here in London in the bottom of the fourth inning. Cardinal ready. Reichstein in the air to left the other way. Chasing it back to the wall is DeBanning up against the wall, and he makes the catch with his back up against the signage. And a big first out there for the Cardinals here in the inning. Byron Reichstein just missing one going the other way. So Eduardo DeOlio will come to the plate now for London, 2 for 2. A run-scoring single in each trip to the plate so far today. And he just watched Tyler Duncan launch his league-leading 14th home run in the top half. First pitch to him skips to the plate. It's ball one. We mentioned the battle between the two at the top of the IBL's home run charts. Nick Cardinal ready here as he stares down for the sign. 1-0, curveball, and it catches the zone for a strike to DeOlio, 1-1. Coming into today's ball game, Duncan and DeOlio tied atop the IBL lead with 13 home runs. Solazzo for the Leafs behind him at 12. Here's the 1-1 delivery, and DeOlio fouls that one back into the screen. 1-2 now to the Majors catcher. Cardinal up on him here in the count. He'll look for the put-away pitch. So ready here is Nick Cardinal on the mound. Sign from Bernardo and ready. Curveball upstairs, doesn't catch the top of the zone, just not enough break, and it's 2-2. One gone in the inning. Tommy Reyes Cruz is on deck for London. He will bat next. A little bit of time there as DeOlio steps back into the box here. And ready is Cardinal on the mound. Ready, sets, and delivers, and they get DeOlio to chase. No, he was able to hold up in time. Cardinals thought that they were able to get DeOlio to go around on what is ball 3. And the count moves to full here on the Majors catcher. Couple looks down the first base line to the umpire there. DeOlio ruled that he did not go around on 3-2. Sorry, now 3-2. Oh, and now someone's just been tossed from the Hamilton dugout. Bernardo behind the plate had still not put his mask back on, and now it looked like there was some jawing from the Hamilton dugout. And on a 3-2 pitch waiting to come, an ejection from behind home plate and the crew chief, Justin Snively. And now pointing at the fans behind the home plate as well. This argument continues as Snively makes his way down the first base line. Justin Snively behind home plate, still jawing back and forth with the Cardinals coach, who has been ejected from the ball game. And now on a 3-2 count here, the players will get themselves ready. Eduardo De Olio ready to face a 3-2 here. As we are back and ready to get back into the action. Nick Cardinal ready. Here's the 3-2 delivery. Upstairs, ball 4 to De Olio, who is aboard with a 1-out walk. Went with a fastball and missed up and in there to the Majors catcher. So Tommy Reyes-Cruz will come to the plate now for London. He is 1 for 2. Scored a run with his single earlier on in the ballgame. Coming into the ball game, Tommy Reyes-Cruz, .275 batting average, has appeared in 32. This is 33rd game for the Majors this summer. Lead at first from De Olio. Pitch to the plate. Reyes-Cruz will foul that one back into the screen. And out of play. Count 0-1 here on the London Majors shortstop today. Nick Cardinal up to 75 pitches here for Hamilton. Working in the bottom of the fourth after the walk to De Olio, 1 gone here. And it looked like an off-speed pitch that slipped out of his hand there, moves the count to 1-1. There was some light throwing down in the Hamilton bullpen. Looks like nothing as of right now, as things have quieted down there for Hamilton. 1-1. Reyes-Cruz with the swing and a miss right through that fastball. And it moves the count to 1-2 here. Nick Cardinal has 4 strikeouts himself here so far tonight. Looking for a big 5th one here to set down Reyes-Cruz and get the second out of the inning. Ready here, and the pitch delivered, and it will miss outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes now here on the Majors shortstop. De Olio at first after the walk. Majors have 9 hits so far tonight. Cardinal grabs his sign. No look over to 1. De Olio with the lead. That pitch comes inside, and it gets right through the legs of Reyes-Cruz. De Olio couldn't move up to second on what now moves to a full count here on Tommy Reyes-Cruz. Fans here in attendance still cheering on the Majors, trying to start the wave a little bit there down the first base line. Seat's not quite filled in enough to maybe execute that perfectly, but it does get around all the way to the third base side. Now ready for 3-2 here is Nick Cardinal. And he'll throw over to 1, where De Olio is back in without a dive. It's only 2 to 3 steps off the base. No threat to steal. Cardinal ready. 3-2 delivery. Reyes-Cruz the other way, over to third, back to 1, and not in time as the ball is dropped at first base. Don't know if they would have had De Olio, but a big second out there on the liner to third, and there are 2 gone here in the inning. So Kane McGee will come to the plate, 2 for 2 today. Started the bottom of the second inning, with a single, and then later singled in a couple as part of that 7-run inning for London. 2 for 2 today. Chops one. Slow roller to second base. Picked up the throw to one in time to get McGee. And the inning is over. Majors go fairly quietly here in the bottom half of inning number 4. They hold on to an 8-2 lead after 4 innings complete here in London. We go to break. You're watching the Intercounty Baseball League here on Majors TV.
Go beyond the scores and get to know the athletes who call the Forest City home.
Joseph crushes one.
Game Day London brings you in-depth stories and conversations about London's major teams and the athletes. Whether it's in the rink with the Knights or on the field with the Majors, Game Day London has you covered from the start. For fresh and engaging sports coverage, visit GameDayLondon.com, a proud sponsor of Majors TV.
You're watching London Majors Baseball.
London Majors Baseball. London Majors Baseball on Majors TV.
Back here inside Labatt Memorial Park, a 8-2 lead for the hometown club through 4 complete here at the ballpark. Majors 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors. Cardinals 2 runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors so far tonight. Owen Boone back out to the hill here for London as he looks to try and work through another inning in this start. Another fantastic start so far for Owen Boone. 4 innings pitched, 60 total pitches for the Majors right-hander. And the strikeout total is where he is right up in it again. 8 strikeouts so far for the Majors right-hander as we get set and ready for the top half of the 5th inning. Noah Smith calling the action up here in the Game Day London broadcast booth. My colleague Dylan Baker out tonight. Majors back in action. Our only coverage of the weekend will be on Friday night as the Kitchener Panthers come to town. Playoffs just around the corner. Another midweek game next week. And then before you know it, the playoffs will be here for the London Majors. They're trying to do anything they can to climb the standings, boost themselves up the Intercounty Baseball League standings board, and see if they can find a suitable opponent in round 1 of the playoffs. So we are ready to go here as the first pitch is called a strike on the fastball from Owen Boone. Gets ahead 0-1 here. Grabs his sign from DeOlio. Swing and a miss on the fastball inside. Connor Bowie, the batter here, designated hitter for Hamilton, quickly behind 0-2. The look and delivery here from Owen Boone to the plate. This one fouled off, and it'll get out of play. Count remains at 0-2 here for Boone. Still as composed as ever on the hill for London. Ready, the look, delivery, called strike 3. Number 9 in the ball game for Boone. That one looking begins the top of the 5th as Bowie goes down and Boone gets himself the first out of the inning. So Lane Renault will come to the plate now for Hamilton. One of the 3 guys in the Cardinals order so far tonight that have been able to get to Owen Boone. He ripped a double his first time around into the gap. That began the 3rd inning for Hamilton, came around to score. A first pitch fastball is going to miss upstairs to him to begin the at-bat, 1-0. Boone into his windup here, ready for the delivery. That one is outside. 2 balls and no strikes here to Lane Renault. Double for Renault, single for Quinn Cotton, and the home run from Tyler Duncan, the 3 hits for Hamilton tonight. Owen Boone ready, the delivery. This one fouled right into the mitt for a strike, and he gets himself back into the count. When he falls behind, he loves to go to the fastball. Gets himself back into the count. That one worked to perfection. See what they go with here on 1 and 2. And that one's fouled back into the screen. Looked like the fastball again. Another foul ball. Boone back into it. 2 and 2 here against Lane Renault. So Owen Boone ready. 2 and 2 here for the Majors right-hander on Lane Renault. Leg kick and delivery upstairs has Renault backing out of the way. And it's now 3 balls and 2 strikes. Just the 1 walk surrendered so far for Boone in the ball game. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss. Into the double digits again for Owen Boone in the strikeout category. That's number 10. And there are 2 gone here in the inning. On pitch number 70, Owen Boone gets his 10th strikeout of the night. So Luis Pimento Guerrero comes to the plate. He is 0 for 1 at the bottom of the Cardinals' order. They start him with a curveball. It begins the at-bat, and Owen Boone gets ahead 0-1. Delivers again. This one is swung on and missed, and it's 0-2 here for the Majors right-hander. Readying on the hill is Boone as the sign given from DeOlio behind the plate. They agree. Now the 0-2 upstairs with the fastball. Tried to climb the ladder there, and they did. Just didn't get a chase from Pimento Guerrero, who now moves into a 1-2 count. Now this one, hit on the ground, shortstop, picked up, got to be quick. He can run across the diamond in time. And another quick inning for Owen Boone on the hill for London. He is worked through 5 innings. The Majors lead by a score of 8-2 here at Labatt Memorial Park as we get set for the bottom half of the 5th inning. Well, the Intercounty Baseball League playoffs right around the corner here, and with that we'll take a look at the standings coming into today's contest. The Welland Jackfish, they are in first place coming into tonight's ballgame with a 25-10 record. The Barrie Baycats, hot on their heels, dropped a couple of games that they feel like they had a chance to make up some ground over the last week. They sit at 23-12. Kitchener is in third, Toronto behind them in fourth. The Guelph Royals have moved up the standings as of late. They are 9 games back, sitting at 17-20 in the 5th place spot. The London Majors and Hamilton Cardinals, the 2 teams we're seeing tonight. Hamilton in 6th at 16-19. London in 7th at 12-21. And the Brantford Red Sox round out the IBL standings here with a few weeks to go in the regular season. Back out onto the mound for Hamilton, the starter Nick Cardinal. 2 straight zeros for him on the board after giving up 8 through the first 2. 1 run in the first inning, 7. That's the big number, the crooked number on the scoreboard so far tonight for the Majors. They picked up 7 in the bottom of the 2nd inning. And now Nick Cardinal will come out here and try to set down the Majors again here in the bottom of the 5th. Trailing by 6 runs, the Cardinals looking to try and make up any ground they can. Josh Williams, Dan Patel, and Jordan Chulafan due up here for the Majors. 8, 9, and 1 in the Majors batting order is what will get us started here in the inning. Justin Snively having a conversation out there with the Cardinals starter, Nick Cardinal. From up here, it looked like maybe they were talking about the mound. As Cardinal appears to finish up his warm-up pitches. Good night here at the ballpark in downtown London. Of course, the Majors leading by a score of 8-2. Some rain moved through the area earlier today, but things have cleared up nicely. 23 degrees Celsius. The temperature right now feels a little bit warmer than that, some partly cloudy, but of course the darkness has fallen upon us here in London. Some potential for rain this weekend, so we'll keep an eye on that heading into the weekend contest. One here at home for the Majors, that's on Friday night. So Josh Williams will lead things off here for London in the inning. Williams having a good day at the plate as well here for London. He has 2 hits in 2 at-bats, a single and a double. Cardinal readies himself. First pitch, this one hit the other way, and 3 for 3. Josh Williams is having himself a night. First pitch, curveball, and he takes it the other way for a base hit. And now Dan Patel will come to the plate here for London. No hits for Patel so far today. 2 trips to the plate, just 1 official at-bat as he has walked earlier. Has come around to score in the ballgame. Pitch inside, gets away from the catcher Bernardo. Williams is up to second base. On a ball that just got away from the catcher. Luis Bernardo, and now that ball will be taken out of play. 1-0 here, the count on Dan Patel. Cardinals corner infielders will come in a little bit here, maybe protect against what they are expecting is a potential bunt here from the Majors 9-hitter. That one inside to Patel, and the count moves to 2-0. ...84 pitches for Nick Cardinal. This next one will be number 85 in the ballgame. Comes inside, misses to Patel, and it's 3 straight wide ones. And, of course, right on cue is the chants from the Majors crowd and the Ballflowers here. But there to quiet them down is the starter, Nick Cardinal, with a strike to move the count to 3-1. Dan Patel was taking all the way on that 3-0 pitch. Now he faces a 3-1 count. Patel fouled off at the plate. So Cardinal able to battle back. Now he moves the count to full at 3-2. As he looks for the first down here of the inning. Josh Williams got things started. His 3rd hit of the night. The opposite way. Moved up to second base on the pass ball. Three-two ready here to Patel. Swing and a miss. Gets the strikeout there of Dan Patel and a big first out there for the Cardinals right-hander. Brings us back to the top of the London Majors order, and Jordan Schulafand. Schulafand for the Majors today, trying to find his way into the hit column. 3 Majors without hits today are Starling Joseph, Dan Battelle, and Jordan Schulafand. First pitch outside. He takes ball 1 on the curveball. Schulafand, strikeout victim a couple of times tonight, and then tried to lay down a bunt his most recent trip to the plate. But he bunted it right back to the pitcher, Nick Cardinal, who made the easy out. Pitch missing outside on the fastball, 2-0. Cardinal trying to just see where that pitch missed. Found out that it was just off the plate, didn't miss by much. 2-0 here. Cardinal ready. Looks back at Williams at second. The leg kick and delivery. This one chopped foul down the line. Schulafand on that one, and it moves the count to 2-1. Some action down in the Hamilton Cardinals bullpen now. A lefty getting loose here with a 2-1 count. Schulafand awaits the 2-1 pitch here from Cardinal. Inside. Now a throw back down to second, and back in safely is Josh Williams. He was getting a decent lead out there and an even better secondary, and Luis Bernardo thought that he should try and throw him out at second. Didn't have any luck. Count moves to 3-1 here on Jordan Schulafand, who's looking to try and find his way on base for the first time in the ball game. 0 for 3 and 3 trips to the plate so far. Looking here is Cardinal, and Schulafand swings through a fastball. So that moves the count to 3-2 now. As Cardinal looks to try and put away another major, looks to try and put away Schulafand for the the fourth time tonight. 3-2 pitch, a couple of shakeoffs there. And now, are they in agreement? Finally, they are. Grabbing the sign, ready to deliver. Pitch to the plate. Schulafand popped up, sky high, foul territory. Bernardo will look back to him, and it drops. Awfully tough play for the catcher in loads of foul territory here at Labatt Park, and he overran it before the ball came back behind him, and it fell. So a second life there for the London Majors, and a second life for the second baseman Jordan Schulafand against his former club. Now a 3-2. We'll get ready to do it once more here. 1 out in the inning. Josh Williams at second base for London. Looking ready, and Cardinal delivers ball 4 outside. Williams will move up to third base. Schulafand is aboard for the first time today. And the Majors have runners on the corners with 1 gone here. So Drew Lawrence 1 for 3 tonight will come to the plate for London. Chance to drive in some more runs here for the Majors, who lead by a score of 8-2. Schulafand with the lead over at first base. Not a massive one at the cut of the lead, slightly angled towards second. Lawrence up the middle, past the diving shortstop Nicholson and into center field. In to score comes Williams, up to second base. Shulafan, Drew Lawrence, second hit of the night. Adds to the Majors lead. It's 9-2. And a great night continues for Drew Lawrence. The Majors lead 9-2. And that'll bring Starling Joseph to the plate. But first, the end of the line for Nick Cardinal. Majors lead 9-2 here on Majors TV.
I want to ride this pony, but I suffer from low E.
Millions of people are suffering from low energy, commonly known as low E.
Low E has hurt my performance in the bedroom. I haven't been able to make the bed in years.
Now there's hope. Planet Fitness replaces low E with Big E, which keeps you energized and glowing all day. Simply join through the free PF app for only $15 a month.
Planet Fitness is a proud partner of your London Majors.
You're watching.
Here's the pitch. Joseph drills it to right center field. That ball's going back to the warning track, to the wall. Goodbye, baseball. Starling Joseph, a 2-run home run.
London Majors Baseball on Majors TV.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Get started at Planet Fitness today through the free PF app, online, or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Planet Fitness is a proud partner of your London Majors.
Back here inside Labatt Memorial Park as the Hamilton Cardinals go to the bullpen for the first time tonight. They'll bring in the lefty out of the bullpen. Cody Butts has appeared in 3 games so far for the Cardinals this summer. 3 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts for the left-hander. His last appearance, August 3rd at the Well in Jackfish, pitched in a 7-1 loss, just a third of an inning. Got the strikeouts. Longest appearance of the season for him so far came against the London Majors here in London. It was a 14-6 win on July 25th for the Cardinals. He pitched 2 innings. Just 1 earned run and struck out 2. So he inherits a couple of runners here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Majors leading by a score of 9-2. You would imagine the Cardinals will ask him to get maybe another couple innings if he can. Not an easy entrance for him here as Starling Joseph comes to the plate. Looking to try and bring home some more runs for the Majors. First pitch, and he fouls that one back. 0-1. Bunt is ready, looks back. Shulafan takes off for third. The throw down on the money, and they got him. Majors make an out over at third base as Shulafan is caught stealing. And there is the second out of the inning. Calling the strike as well. As now it looks like we are ready to continue on here. Drew Lawrence also able to move up to second base on the stealing attempt by Shulafan. 0-2 here on Joseph. Curveball and a swing and a miss. So a great performance out of the bullpen so far as coming in, getting the caught stealing, and then the strikeout is Cody Butts. We are through 5 here at Labatt Memorial Park. Majors lead by a score of 9-2.
Here we go.
Believe me, you've never heard a talk show like this.
I'm sleeping with Joe Carter. By the way, Joe did not touch them all.
Yeah, I have to say, like, your voice is fantastic.
Meet Smitty.
Listen, I'm the brains here.
And Mitty.
And I'm the good-looking funny one.
This is the Smitty Mitty Show.
Catch new episodes of the Smitty and Mitty Show wherever you get your podcasts.
You're watching London Majors Baseball on MajorsTV.
Back here at Labatt Memorial Park as we make our way towards the top half of the fifth inning. Shot in the grandstand. Can I get in the camera there? Can you see me? You can. You can. That's me waving up inside the Game Day London broadcast booth here at Labatt Memorial Park. Majors leading by a score of 9-2 here against the Hamilton Cardinals as we make our way, as mentioned, to that top half of the fourth inning. Noah Smith calling the action here from London. Cal Johnstone is our producer here, and our lovely cameramen, Matthew, Jack, and Steve on the game tonight with us, helping you bring the action wherever you are watching from today. And don't be shy to let us know wherever you are watching from. We like to know where the fans are tuning in on any given night. Let us know in the YouTube comments. We'll maybe even read out a couple of those if you're in a cool location. Owen Boone back out to the hill here for London to start the top half of the sixth inning. We welcome you if you are just joining us from the completion of your Toronto Blue Jays watching. The Blue Jays answer back with a 1-0 win of their own tonight over the Cleveland Guardians. Not too often you see that, back-to-back 1-0 games, but the Blue Jays back into the win column with it. The first pitch is going to be there for a strike. Owen Boone pounding the zone, and he gets ahead 0-1. Brandon Nicholson is the batter here for Hamilton to begin the inning. Looks at a second pitch. Similar spot, just misses a little bit outside. Count moves to 1-1. Boone up over 75 pitches now. That last one, number 76. This one's fouled back into the netting behind home plate. 1-2 on Nicholson. Shortstop and leadoff batter tonight for the Hamilton Cardinals. It's 1-2 here for Owen Boone. 10 strikeouts for the Majors righty in the contest. Comes set, grabs his sign, and delivers from the mound. Fouled off. This one screams down the first baseline out of play. We will get to redo the 1-2 pitch. Top of the order, Nicholson, Cotton, and Duncan batting here for the Hamilton Cardinals in the top of inning number 6. Boone ready, delivers. Another one, fouled off and out of play. Fastball a couple of times to Nicholson there on 1-2, and he was able to foul off both of them. Fans trying to cheer along Boone here for another strikeout. Righty delivers, breaking ball, crushed in the air to left field. Joseph back to the track, to the wall, and that one is gone. Home run for Brandon Nicholson, just barely getting it over the wall in left, but it counts the same. And the Cardinals add another one. A solo shot makes it 9-3. Changed it up from the fastball there on 1-2, and it was a curveball that hung over the plate and was smashed for a home run for Nicholson. So Boone back to work here after the home run. First pitch breaks onto the outside edge and called a strike. Batter here for the Cardinals, Quinn Cotton, is 1 for 2 as he takes that pitch outside for ball 1. Boone ready here on the delivery. Upstairs with the fastball. 2-1. No sign of action in the Majors bullpen. They're going to let Owen Boone work here. And why wouldn't you with the 10 strikeouts in the ballgame? 4 hits, 2 of those have been solo home runs. Swing and a miss, took something off that one, and it's 2-2. Boone, no stranger for London, working deep into ball games. Eight innings, his last start against the Jackfish here on home turf. This one chopped over to short. Going to be a tough play, and it's in and out of the glove of Reyes Cruz. So the Cardinals get aboard here on what was going to be a tough play to make. And a single for Quinn Cotton, his second hit of the night. Puts a runner aboard here for Hamilton with nobody out in the inning. Infield single for Cotton will bring out Brent Wales for the Majors, just to try and calm down his right-hander, his ace. Midweek game for Owen Boone, 85 pitches through 5+ innings. Has been tagged for a couple of long balls, but the Majors staked him to an early lead, and he's run with it. 2 solo home runs as well always helped the case. Still got the strikeout stuff working as well, so we'll try to use that to his advantage here. Top of the 6th inning here at Labatt Park. So Cotton takes his lead over at first base. Did attempt to steal earlier on today, and he got thrown out to end the inning. First pitch not going. It misses outside with the fastball. Batter here for Hamilton is Tyler Duncan. Duncan 1 for 2 with a solo home run of his own earlier tonight. And a healthy cut through that breaking ball. It's 1-1. So Duncan readies himself, takes a little bit of extra time here. Ready to go in that left-hand batter's box. Boone's got his sign from DeOlio behind the plate. 1-1, checks on the runner. Extra pause on the mound, now delivers. Same pitch, able to foul it off Duncan. But the result in the favor of the Majors righty, it's 1-2. Boone looking for a big out here to start the inning. Couple of hits have began the inning for Hamilton here, who's looking to try and take a bite out of this deficit. Pitch misses outside. Kind of just ran away from the outside portion of the plate there for ball 2. Next pitch, number 90 for the Majors righty Boone. Fans trying to help him along here. Ready on the 2-2. Here is the delivery from the righty. Chopper to second base. Do they have a chance? The tag, the throw back to 1, not in time. The speedy Duncan gets down the line and avoids the double play. Fielder's choice gets the Majors their first out of the inning. Schulfan able to place the tag on Cotton there. Owen Boone's got his first out, and now he'll look to see if he can roll another double play ball. DeBanning 0 for 2 for Hamilton in the ball game. Fouls back the first pitch he sees. Moves it to an 0-1 count. After DeBanning, it's Bernardo and Niles behind him if the Cardinals can keep the inning going. They're hoping so. They've got one run across here. Runner stands at first base, represented by Tyler Duncan. Boone ready, the 0-1. Fastball right down Broadway, and it's 0-2. Boone looking for a big second out here after the fielder's choice. Way up in the count here at 0 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch number 93 tonight for Owen Boone. Upstairs for ball 1. He's had a few times tonight where he's got up 0-2 and had a chance to put away a batter. Hasn't found the put-away pitch. Keep in mind, he has struck out 10 Cardinal batters tonight, but on the times that he hasn't, it's been a few pitches that have missed, allowed the Cardinals to get back into at-bats before finally being able to put them away, adding a few more pitches to that total. Total that sits at that 93 that I mentioned. It's a 1-2 count here for Boone. Outside for ball 2. From 0-2 to 2-2, working the count here is Dennis DeBanning for Hamilton. Out in left field today. Boone grabs his son to the plate, and that one will miss. So 3 straight wide ones for Owen Boone after getting up 0-2. And now the count moves to full here. Boone in danger of the walk. Looking for the put-away pitch. We'll see if they come back with the good fastball that has worked for him tonight. Ready, delivery, and that one is swung on, but in and out of the glove. Unable to hold it there was Eduardo DeOlio. So we'll redo the 3-2. If you're the Majors, if you're in DeOlio and Boone, I don't know why you don't come back with that pitch a second time. Still working with a lead here. Make them beat you. Don't give them a free pass. Boone's got a 3-2 count. Ready. Delivery. Fouled off again. Great job to spoil at the plate by DeBanning. As the pitch count for Boone continues to climb here in the 6th inning. At first base, Tyler Duncan for Hamilton. 1 run across so far in the inning for the Cardinals. They're trying to find a way to get to the Majors bullpen and past Owen Boone. It's a 3-2 count. Here's the delivery. Hit in the air, left field, on a line. That one's going to drop in front of Starling Joseph. A 1-out single keeps the line moving here for Hamilton. That one just lined into left field. Joseph maybe could have had a play on it, but he would have been running in, and it would have been a tough play to make. He elects to just play it safely, keeps it in front of him. So Duncan up to second, DeBanning into first, and now Luis Bernardo is the batter for Hamilton with 1 gone in the inning. Boone nearing the century mark in pitches. He's at 98 through 5 1/3 so far. Ready Boone. Now delivers. That one misses off the plate. Just hasn't been able to find the zone with consistency here in inning number 6. He was able to get up 0-2 on DeBanning before falling behind to a full count and then eventually giving up the hit. Now this one fouled back into the screen. Count goes to 1-1. Top of 6 here in London. Thank you for joining us. It's a 9-3 Majors lead. Cardinals with a run across here in the inning. They've got 2 runners on with 1 out, pressing here to try and get into the Majors bullpen against Owen Boone. He's got a 1-2 count here on Bernardo. Popped up sky high, but that one's going to get out of play. That was pitch 100 for Owen Boone for those keeping track of the pitch count at home. Action down in the London Majors bullpen now, as believe it is Jared Lund who begins to warm up. Majors happy to have an arm like Lund back after he was away for a slate of games while the St. Thomas Tomcats were down in Manitoba for the Junior Nationals. There's a look at Lund, the lefty, getting loose, and looks like he's getting loose in a hurry. It's a 1-2 count for Boone. Ready here, the delivery. Off the end of the bat the other way. Coming in, Reichstein. He's not going to have a play on it. It drops in right field. Now it rolls past him, but the Cardinals are going to play it station to station here with 1 out in the inning. They were playing fairly deep on him there, and that one just blooped over the first baseman's head and falls in front of Byron Reichstein. So Bernardo into first, DeBanning up to second, Duncan to third. And with 1 out now in the inning, it's going to be DeOlio coming to chat with Owen Boone. The next move for London would be a move to the bullpen. They're trying to avoid that here, at least in this inning. Boone, the starter in today's contest, looking to try and find a way to get out of this jam here in the top half of inning number 6. Righty delivers. That one fouled straight back to the screen. Boone gets ahead 0-1. Shulafan and Reyes cruise up the middle for London. Are playing a little bit in here, but they're going to try to turn 2 up the middle if they get the chance. McGee at first, Patel at third are playing in on the edge of the grass. They'll come home with it if they get it. The 0-1 from Boone misses down and away. Count moves to 1-1. Majors do have a lead to play with, although that was an 8-0 lead at one point. The Cardinals have chipped away with 3 runs so far. Now the base is loaded, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Great pitch on a great location for Owen Boone, and it moves to 1-2. Josh Niles, the batter here for Hamilton. Niles 0 for 1. Has been on base, looking for a big hit here. The 1-2, swing and a miss. A massive strikeout for Owen Boone. And there are 2 gone here. Boone there, you could tell he wanted that strikeout. His 11th of the contest. Work not done yet with the bases loaded, now 2 out. And Connor Bowie, the batter here for Hamilton, is 0 for 2, looking to try and find a big hit for his club. Ready delivery, the pitch missing outside. Trying to go breaking ball to start the at-bat, and he just missed off the low and outside corner. Lund is slowed down in the Majors bullpen. Appears he is ready if needed. 1-0 delivery here from the starter Owen Boone. Fastball to bottom of the zone, missing to go to 2-0. 108 pitches for Owen Boone. Starter working from the full windup here for London. Infield back, they're going to try to knock something down, get the final out here of the inning. Fans behind Boone trying to cheer him through this at-bat. Now the 2-0 delivery. This one fouled off and out of play. Count at 2-1. Boone will take an extra second behind the dish now to ready himself. Bullpen ready for the Majors. Boone looking to get out of this inning. Top of inning number 6. Bases loaded for the Cardinals with 2 out. Ready Boone on 2-1. Upstairs, ball 3. And now he is in danger of walking in a run with the bases loaded. Tries to find the zone here, and he's fallen behind 3-1. Fans trying to get behind Boone here with 2 outs in the inning. Three-one delivery. In the air, right field. Foul territory. Reichstein over, and he's going to run out of room as that one drops on the warning track. Tough play for Reichstein coming on. A long run for him. It's a foul ball. Moves the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. And now as Reichstein moves to get back to right field, DeOlio will come out and chat to Owen Boone. 3-2 is the count. 2 outs in the inning. So a head start for the runners on base here for Hamilton. Boone working from the full windup. So on first movement, Duncan at third, DeBanning at second, and Bernardo at first will get a jump. Boone ready, delivers, and that one fouled back right into the mask of DeOlio, who lost the mask and now a little bit slow moving behind the dish. But it looks like he is okay as he grabs the mask. Boone will check on him. Justin Snively, the home plate umpire, was out there to give DeOlio a second. It's going to be another 3-2 pitch here. Fans clapping along. 3-2 the count. Runners once again will get the head start here for the Cardinals. Boone in the full windup. Here is the delivery. Called strike 3. Strikeout for Owen Boone. Gets out of the jam here in the 6th inning. And the Cardinals will strand the bases loaded here in inning number 6. What a performance from Owen Boone. With the pitch count where it is, you will likely see that be the end of the night for the London Majors starter. But just 3 runs over 6 innings of work, striking out 12. Owen Boone, a good performance here on a Wednesday night in the Forest City. Majors leading by a score of 9-3 here at Labatt Memorial Park. They'll try to add on some insurance runs as we check out the insurance tip of the ball game from our insurance guy, Eric Gagne.
This week's insurance tip, we're talking about auto insurance and auto accidents. I get this question many times. People are calling me roadside saying, what do I do? Where do I go? So the biggest thing to remember with this is making sure that you get to an accident reporting center. If you're in a city that has one, and if the vehicle is drivable, then you're going to drive over to the accident reporting center. But make sure it's drivable. You could be getting a tow truck to take you over there as well too. So outside of the city, you're going to probably call your local OPP detachment to find out how you're going to report that accident. The insurance companies need the report in order to get a claim started. So make sure you're calling your OPP if you're outside the city to report an accident, or within the city, you're going to go to your local accident reporting center. I'm Eric Gagne with our insurance guy. Now back to you guys.
Back here at Labatt Memorial Park as some of our four-legged friends take in the action today. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning here in London. Majors leading by a score of 9-3. All smiles here at the ballpark. Everybody enjoying the night so far. The London Majors able to escape danger on the top half of the inning. Owen Boone with a strikeout to end the inning with the bases loaded, getting the Majors out of a jam. and a big one at that as we head to the bottom half of inning number 6. Back out to the hill here for the Hamilton Cardinals as Cody Butt came in, got a big strikeout and a caught stealing to set down the Majors their last time through. And now he will look to continue on with 2/3 of an innings pitched under his belt. So there is the look down at the Majors bullpen, and Jared Lund, who we expect will come into the ball game for inning number 7, although that has not been made official as of right now. If it is the end of the line for Owen Boone for London, 6 innings of work, 7 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, and 12 strikeouts. Byron Reichstein will lead things off here for London in the bottom of inning number 6 to see if they can add on some insurance runs. A 6-run lead. They were able to get out of any danger they had, but as we mentioned, it appears like the Cardinals have made their way into the Majors bullpen, so London would love to tack on some runs here. First pitch is missed outside. Count at 1-0 here on Reichstein, the right fielder. But ready, and that one will miss. 2 balls, no strikes here to Byron. He is 1 for 3. Look here, 2-0. But the lefty delivers. Reichstein popped that one up. It'll get out of play, a foul ball. Out of play as it bangs off the roof here at the Labatt Park main grandstand. 2 balls and a strike. Cardinals a little slow out of the gate. They've picked up 7 hits, though. Majors with 11 hits. Entering the bottom of inning number 6, they were shut down after 8 quick runs to begin the ball game. 1 in the first, 7 in the second. And then Nick Cardinal, the starter for Hamilton, was able to kind of settle himself into the ball game. The final line on Nick Cardinal was 4 1/3 innings pitched. 96 pitches. Gave up 11 hits and 9 runs. Struck out 5. Ball 4 to Byron Reichstein. So the Majors have a leadoff man on here to begin the inning. That's Byron Reichstein, who walks and is aboard at first base for Eduardo DeOlio. No, it looks like we're going to see a pinch hitter. Looks like Noah Williams will come to the plate here for London. He's going to pinch hit in the spot that for the Majors, held by Eduardo DeOlio. So it looks like we'll get a change on defense as well for London. Williams, the big lefty bat here, junior, of course, for the Majors. After the leadoff walk to Reichstein. First pitch to him is going to miss. 1-0 here to Williams, who's in as a pinch hitter. Williams has only appeared as a pinch hitter so far, as that one gets past the catcher to the backstop. Moving up to second base is Byron Reichstein. Pardon me, it looks like as well a pinch hitter pinch runner into the ball game for Reichstein at second. Try to bring you who that is when we get the chance. So Williams at the plate, pinch runner into the ball game at second. Fans trying to cheer along the Majors for the ball 7 chant. That one's going to miss. So after what was actually a 5-pitch walk to Byron Reichstein, the fans here at Labatt, they cheer that ball 4 chant. Their rendition of it actually is any ball 4. It doesn't have to be 4 straight wide ones. They will continue it into the second at bat here with 3 straight balls to begin the at-bat to Noah Williams. So Williams readies himself on a 3-0 count here, trying to find his way on base. First pitch across for a strike to move the count to 3-1. Our lineup card says that is Charlie Bowman over at second base in for Byron Reichstein. And it'll be a walk for Noah Williams. Bowman up to third on the ball that got away from the catcher. Williams at first, Bowman now up to third. And we'll get a visit out to the mound here for the Hamilton Cardinals. Nobody out. Runners at first and third. Don't think this is going to be a move to the bullpen here. Haven't seen a whole lot of action down the Hamilton way. No more than some stretching and light throwing down in the Cardinals bullpen. Tommy Reyes-Cruz still scheduled to bat here for London. Looks like he will still make his way to the plate. Reyes-Cruz is 1 for 3 today. Looks to try to add on to that total here. Noah Williams was a pinch hitter. Stands at first after the walk. Walk to Reichstein, saw Bowman replace him. He now stands at third as the first pitch will miss outside to Tommy Reyes-Cruz. Lefty ready and delivers with a strike to Reyes-Cruz to even the count up at 1-1. Majors pressing here. They picked up a run in the bottom of the 5th. That was after a couple straight innings with little to no action. Bottom of the zone. Called a strike on Reyes-Cruz, and now it's 1-2 here on the Majors shortstop. Kane McGee on deck, barring a pinch hitter here for London. Nobody out in the inning. Called strike 3. Down looking is Reyes-Cruz as that one catches the outside edge, and now there's one gone here in the inning. Back to the dugout with nothing to show there for Reyes-Cruz. Maybe having trouble picking up the lefty. Kane McGee will be the batter now for London as he asks for the signs for a second time from the third base coach, Steve Cochran. Ready here, the first pitch upstairs to McGee. Count now to 1-0. McGee is 2 for 3 today. Has been able to pick up a couple of hits, get himself back into the hit column. Both of those being singles. And has batted in a couple of runs as well. That one's in the dirt. Moves the count to 2-0. McGee the lefty. Lefty on lefty matchup here at the plate. Williams is at first base here for London. To the plate. Throw down to 3, and it hits off the foot of Bowman. Getting away from the Cardinals there who were trying to check on him. And now falling behind McGee. There's Cody Bunt at a 3-0 count. So had trouble finding the strike zone here in this inning. Got one strikeout, but a couple of walks outside of that, and now 3-0 here to Caden McGee. The movement down in the bullpen, nothing more than some movement, is now that one right through the legs of the catcher Bernardo. Into score comes Bowman on the walk to Caden McGee. And the Majors add on to their lead. That's their 10th run of the ball game. 10-3 Majors lead here. 4 straight wide ones there. Bowman coming in to score on the wild pitch. And now Josh Williams will come to the plate here for London. He is a perfect 3 for 3 tonight. Curveball breaks, but not enough on the inside portion of the plate to Williams. It's 1-0. Runners standing at first and second here for London. McGee at first, Noah Williams at second. This one chopped over to 2. Quick throw to short. The move to 1, in and out of the glove. Now Noah Williams coming home. He'll be in to score. Josh Williams thought about it. Now he'll move up to second. Cardinals throw the ball around a bit here. They had a double play and a chance to pick up a couple of outs. But the Majors able to pick up a run on the play and move their lead to 11-3. And that hurts the Cardinals, who had a chance to get out of the inning. On the soft grounder over to the second baseman. McGee was out at second. Williams came in safely to score on the play at home. So 11-3, the Majors leading here, and now the batter is Dan Patel here for London. Josh Williams up to second base on that last play. And the first pitch will miss to Patel, moving the count to 1-0. And the Cardinals looking to find a way out of the inning here with 2 gone. Williams at second takes his lead. The pitch is there for a strike to move the count to 1-1. Dan Patel 0 for 2 for the London Majors in tonight's ball game. Looking to find his way into the hit column. Curveball, not enough break. Missed upstairs, moves the count to 2-1. Finally, a little bit of action down in the Hamilton bullpen. That pitch just off the outside edge. 3 balls and a strike now here on Dan Patel. First base open for him here. Appears to be a pinch hitter on deck for the Majors. We'll wait and see if that is the case. And 4th straight wide one there, misses to Dan Patel. So a walk puts runners at first and second here with 2 gone. And we'll wait and see, but first there is going to be a visit to the mound. And what appears to be the end of the line here for Cody Butt will wait for the official pull. But the Cardinals, some more trouble here in the bottom of the 6th, this time finding the strike zone. And the lefty will leave with a couple of runners on and 2 outs in the inning. The Cardinals go to the bullpen. Majors leading by a score of 11-3. You're watching the Intercounty Baseball League here on Majors TV.
I want to ride this pony, but I suffer from low E.
Millions of people are suffering from low energy, commonly known as low E.
Low E has hurt my performance in the bedroom. I haven't been able to make the bed in years.
Now there's hope. Planet Fitness replaces low E with Big E, which keeps you energized and glowing all day. Simply join through the free PF app for only $15 a month.
Planet Fitness is a proud partner of your London Majors.
You're watching.
Here's the pitch. Joseph drills it to right center field. That ball's going back to the warning track, to the wall. Goodbye, baseball. Starling Joseph, a 2-run home run.
London Majors Baseball on MajorsTV.
Back here at Labatt Memorial Park as we make our way in here, and the London Majors are going to go to the bullpen, or pardon me, the Hamilton Cardinals are going to go to the bullpen. We'll bring you who is into the ball game in just a second. Here's a look at our next game. Our next coverage comes on Friday, August the 11th. That's this Friday as the Kitchener Panthers come to town to take on the Majors at 7:35. We'll have all the action for you here on Majors TV. The Hamilton Cardinals have made a move, and they will go to the bullpen. Alex Lanigan will come in. The right-hander will pitch next for the Cardinals and look to see if he can find some success. There's 2 outs in the inning, and the Majors have runners at first and second with the 2 gone. So we are ready to go here and continue on with our action. Bottom of the 6th inning, Majors leading by a score of 11-3. Runners at first and second, 2 gone in the inning. The batter, Jordan Schuffelin for the London Majors. First pitch is going to miss upstairs for ball 1. Look and delivery. This one popped up sky high. Shallow left field, ranging over. Little bit of trouble with it, but able to recover and make the play is Brandon Nicholson. And the Majors unable to get anything more here in the 6th inning. 6 complete here at the ballpark. Majors leading 11-3. We go once again to break. You're watching London Majors Baseball here on Majors TV.
Here we go.
Believe me, you've never heard a talk show like this.
I'm sleeping with Joe Carter. By the way, Joe did not touch the ball.
Yeah, I have to say, like, your voice is fantastic.
Meet Smitty.
Listen, I'm the brains here.
And Mitty.
And I'm the good-looking funny one.
This is the Smitty Mitty Show.
Catch new episodes of the Smitty and Mitty Show wherever you get your podcasts.
You're watching London Majors Baseball on Majors TV.
I want to ride this pony, but I suffer from low E.
Millions of people are suffering from low energy, commonly known as low E.
Low E has hurt my performance in the bedroom. I haven't been able to make the bed in years.
Now there's hope. Planet Fitness replaces low E with Big E, which keeps you energized and glowing all day. Simply join through the free PF app for only $15 a month.
Planet Fitness is a proud partner of your London Majors.
You're watching.
Here's the pitch. Joseph drills it to right center field. That ball's going back to the warning track, to the wall. Goodbye, baseball. Starling Joseph, a 2-run home run.
London Majors Baseball on Major.
Back inside the ballpark here at Labatt Memorial Park, the Majors have gone to the bullpen here. That means the night is over for Mr. Owen Boone, but another fantastic performance from the Majors' right-handed starter. The final pitching line for Owen Boone: 6 innings pitched, 113 total pitches, 7 hits, 3 runs, all of those earned, 1 walk, and has struck out 12 batters for the Majors against the Hamilton Cardinals here. It's an 11-3 lead, and into the ball game for London comes Jared Lund, who we get to see a chance of after making a trip out west with the junior St. Thomas Tomcats. First pitch is going to be fouled off at the plate for strike 1. Lund so far this year for the Majors, 8 games, has started 2 of those, 21 innings pitched for the young lefty, and a 4.28 earned run average. Into this ball game in relief, and we'll look to try and take the Majors through the back half of this game. That one popped up out of play. The foul ball will move the count to 0-2. Lund, a different delivery, and when you pair that with the hard-throwing righty that started the game for London, can create some different looks for hitters at the plate. Renault in an 0-2 count here. That pitch is upstairs, missing by plenty, moves the count to 1-2. Lund ready, shakes off DeOlio. Now comes back and ready. Pardon me, not DeOlio behind the plate as the Majors pinch hit for him, but that's a strike 3 call. Jared Lund pounds the inside portion of the plate, and it's a strikeout for out number 1. Great look there from the Majors lefty, and a big first out there as he picks up the strikeout. His first so far, and the first out on the first batter he faces. So now 1 gone here, and to the plate for Hamilton comes Luis Pimento Guerrero. First pitch is going to miss upstairs to him. Brad Verhoeven is behind the plate catching for Jared Lund here, as that one is called a strike, moving the count to 1-1. Into the ball game, replaced Noah Williams, who came in as a pinch hitter. Fans trying to cheer along here for Jared Lund. Pimento Guerrero is 0 for 2 for Hamilton today. That one at the bottom of the zone. Doesn't get the call. Count moves to 2-1 here for Jared Lund. Lefty ready, comes right back at it. And pardon me, that one's going to miss outside. Ball 4, and Pimento Guerrero is aboard here for Hamilton with 1 out in the inning. So that brings up Brennan Nicholson to the plate here with 1 out. And Nicholson 1 for 3 so far today. He'll look to try and get something going for the Cardinals. The bottom of the order. Nicholson, a solo home run. His 1 hit so far today. Now on the ground, shortstop, Reyes Cruz. Got to be quick with it to 2. Throw back to 1. They're going to hold it. Weren't going to have a chance at him, so it's a fielder's choice. A quick turn there to get the second out. Now 2 gone here in the inning. Ball was not hit overly hard to Tommy Reyes Cruz over at shortstop, and he had to be quick. They were only able to get the lead runner, so Nicholson moves into first base safely. 2 gone here in the inning for Lund. And Quinn Cotton, the batter, who is 2 for 3 today, will come to the plate for Hamilton. Off the end of the bat, but gets a ride in it to left field, and this one is going to carry out of here. Quinn Cotton's had a day at the plate as that one leaves the yard. And the Cardinals will add on a couple here off the relief pitcher Lund on the home run. Quinn Cotton comes in after a massive hit there. It looks like he even got that one off the end of the bat, but he muscled it out to left field. So the Cardinals strike here in the top of the 7th to make it an 11-5 ball game. Now Tyler Duncan will come to the plate here for the Cardinals. He's already a homer today. That was a third home run of the ball game for Hamilton, but it was the first one that scored more than just a single run. 2-run shot there from Cotton. First pitch from Lund misses outside here to Duncan, 1-0. Ready Lund to deliver here on 1-0. It's a Duncan. Fastball, and that one skips right through the legs of catcher Verhoeven, and it is now 2-0. A little bit quiet here at the ballpark after that long ball from Cotton. Majors still leading by 6 runs here in the top of the 7th inning. That one's going to miss outside. And now 3-0 here to Duncan, and it looks like Lund has lost the zone a little bit after the long ball. Rangers relying on him to try and get through this inning at least. Ball 4, 4 straight wide ones, and it's going to be a 2-out walk here to Tyler Duncan. So Dennis DeBanning will come to the plate here for the Cardinals, 1 for 3 today. And Roop Chanderdat's going to come out and talk to his lefty. Not Brent Wales, the first one out of the dugout this time. It's manager Roop Chanderdat with 2 outs here in the inning. Great look there on our 519 Jersey Auctions mobile camera at the meeting on the mound. Roop Chanderdat talking things over with 2 young juniors, Jared Lund, the pitcher, Brad Verhoeven, the catcher, into this ball game late here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Or pardon me, top of the 7th inning. As the Cardinals bat, 2 runs already across on the long ball from Cotton, and now Lund a regroup on the mound here to try and get through the rest of the inning. Looks over at the runner at first base, comes to the plate, but misses with the fastball up and away. Duncan at first, maybe getting a little attention from Lund on that next pitch. Doesn't have a massive lead with the lefty on the hill. Only a couple of steps off. 1-0 coming here from Lund. Right there for a strike. Count evens up at 1-1. 17 pitches for Lund here in the inning. Started things off well with the strikeout. Home run, the only big blemish so far in the inning. Now the pitch to the plate. Back to the mound for Lund. Has it, will shovel it to first base, and he gets through the top of the 7th inning with just the 2 runs coming across the score for Hamilton. Courtesy of the 2-run shot from Quinn Cotton has cut the lead to 11-5 in favor of the Majors. The look at the line score here as we move along. Stretch time here at the ballpark. Majors leading by a score of 11-5, and we'll take a chance here to stretch things out at the ballpark. You're watching London Majors Baseball on Majors TV. Some of the fans enjoying the contest here at Labatt Park on this Wednesday night. We remind you to give us a follow on social media when you get the chance. TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. And, of course, if you're watching, give us the subscribe here on YouTube. You can catch every London Majors home game right here on your home for London Majors Baseball, MajorsTV. We welcome those of you who are tuning in and where you are tuning in from. A good one here at the ballpark tonight between the London Majors and the Hamilton Cardinals. Majors are back in action Friday night against the Kitchener Panthers here at Labatt Park. Lots of fans tuning in on our YouTube channel. Thank you for joining us. I see Brad asking possible attendance figures tonight, and a game I usually like to play with my colleague Dylan Baker. Things have thinned out a little bit here. Of course, 10:30. Anyone with youngsters has likely made their way home at this point, but probably in the ballpark of 500 to 1,000, I would think, at the high point today here at Labatt Park. Was a little bit filled in at the beginning of the ball games, but has certainly thinned out since then as the Majors lead 11-5 now, and we get ready to make our way to the bottom half of inning number 7, and Drew Lawrence will lead things off here for London in 11-5 ball game. Alex Lanigan back out to the hill here for the Cardinals as he looks to try and work through another inning out of the bullpen. Off speed and hit the other way for out number 1. That didn't take long. Drew Lawrence swinging at the first pitch he saw, and he lined it to the first baseman for the first out. So 1 pitch, 1 out on the hill for Lanigan. And Lawrence is retired back to the dugout with nothing to show. Starling Joseph will come to the plate now for London. He is 0 for 3 today. And will look to try and find his way on base or find a hit for himself. First pitch missing upstairs with ball 1. Starling Joseph, Dan Battelle, Jordan Shulafan, the only 3 starters for the Majors that hadn't picked up a hit yet today. Lanigan ready here on the 1-0. Joseph popped up sky high into shallow center field. Caught in a few steps underneath it, and he'll make the catch to retire Joseph. And quickly 2 gone here in the bottom of the 7th for the Majors at the bats. And we'll see a pinch hitter come to the plate now for London. Charles Bowman's spot was due up. He was a pinch hitter in the ball game. And for Byron Reichstein, and now Will Pollard will be the batter here for London. First pitch to him is going to miss for ball 1. Pollard looking to try and find a way to get something going with 2 outs here for the Majors. Takes a healthy cut at that one, fouls it off and out of play. Count now evened up at 1-1. Pollard so far this season for London has found a way to get a few hits under his belt, batting .250 in 26 games, has 36 at bat. Mostly has come in as a pinch hitter as he looks at that one to move the count to 1-2. The .250 average for Pollard, as I mentioned, comes with 1 extra base hit, that being a double. Now the 1-2, he looks at strike 3. So it is a quick bottom of the 7th inning for the Cardinals, and Alex Lanigan on the hill. We are through 7 complete here at the ballpark. Majors holding on to a lead. It's 11-5 here in London. 8th inning coming up next here on MajorsTV.
Here we go.
Believe me, you've never heard a talk show like this.
I'm sleeping with Joe Carter. By the way, Joe did not touch the ball.
Yeah, I have to say, like, your voice is fantastic.
Meet Smitty.
Listen, I'm the brains here.
And Mitty.
And I'm the good-looking funny one.
This is the Smitty Mitty Show.
Catch new episodes of the Smitty and Mitty Show wherever you get your podcasts.
You're watching London Majors Baseball on MajorsTV.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Get started at Planet Fitness today through the free PF app online or in club and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Planet Fitness is a proud partner of your London Majors.
Back here at Labatt Memorial Park here on Majors TV. We move along to the top half of inning number 8. Majors holding on to what is an 11-5 lead here over the visiting Hamilton Cardinals. We welcome you inside the ballpark on what has been a good night for baseball. The Majors fans here in attendance enjoying what has been a good performance by the hometown team. Jared Lund came into the ball game last inning for London. He is back out to the hill here to work the 8th inning. A little bit of trouble, including the 2-run shot, the long ball from Quinn Cotton, but has some lead to work with, so he gets another inning of work here as this first pitch is popped up sky high. Foul territory. McGee over. Little bit of trouble and some miscommunication. That one's going to drop. So the Majors with some communication issues down on field level, and allowing that one to drop between Jordan Schulafand and Kane McGee. They're communicating a little bit as they make their way back to their positions. It goes down as a foul ball and strike one for Lund, but he would have loved that quick out. 0-1 delivery. This one hit on the ground, shortstop coming over. Reyes Cruz got to be quick to throw across the diamonds in time. So they make up for it on the next pitch. It's a ground ball. And Jared Lund's got his first out here at the top of the 8th inning. So Josh Niles will come to the plate now for Hamilton with one gone here in the top half of the 8th inning. Niles 0 for 2 today. Has been aboard so far, but still looking for that first hit. 1 walk, 2 strikeouts for the right-hand hitter. Lund starts him with a curveball that breaks a little bit too much, misses inside, maybe a hair low, 1-0. Lund ready and misses low again in the zone. 2-0 here to Josh Niles. On deck for Hamilton, Connor Bowie. There's a healthy cut, swing and a miss. 2-1 here as Niles took a rip at that 2-0 pitch. Looking now and ready here is Lund. 2-1, pardon me. Bottom of the zone, doesn't get the call. And it's 3 balls and a strike now. Lund in his last inning of work did walk a pair. Now this one's fouled off the other way down the first base line. That'll move the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. As Lund works back into it now and a chance to try and put away Niles for the second out here of the inning. Checks, grabs his sign in there. To the plate. Hit hard. Shortstop. Reyes Cruz got to be quick. Throw is on the money, and they got him at first. Lost the zone a little bit there, but Lund battles back, and he gets the ground out. Score at 6-3, and the Majors have 2 outs here on the top of the 8th inning. That'll bring up Connor Bowie, who is 0 for 3 for Hamilton in the ballgame. See if he can get something started here for the Redbirds, down by a score of 11-5. 2 outs here in the inning. Those number of outs they got to work with slowly start to dwindle even more. High in the air to left field. Joseph froze on it. Now back a couple of steps, and he'll make the catch to retire the Cardinals here in the top half of the 8th inning. Jared Lund, a much better inning of work there for the Majors. It is an 11-5 lead here for London through 7.5 here at the ballpark. Majors lead 11-5. They'll go to the bats here in the bottom of the 8th inning and look to see if they can add on to this lead before the 9th, where they will look to try and close down shop here at Labatt Park. A look inside the Majors dugout there. Jared Lund, 2 good innings of work out of the bullpen for the Majors, have kept things where they are. Brent Wales, the pitching coach. We love the views we get inside the dugout with the 519 Jersey Auctions mobile camera to bring us these moments. See, Brent Wales is always down there. He's always quick to go talk to his pitching staff, go over what happened in the most recent inning, see what they can work on, and just talk things through. Jared Lund's through 2 innings, 1 little blemish there in the 7th, but a much better 8th inning of work here as the Majors get set and ready for the bottom of the 8th inning. Alex Lanigan back out onto the hill for Hamilton, as he'll look to try and set down the Majors in the bottom half of the 8th inning. As mentioned, the London Majors have a busy weekend looking forward, as do the Hamilton Cardinals. The Cardinals, after heading home tonight, will get an off day tomorrow. Friday night, they're at home against the Toronto Maple Leafs. A little bit of time to sleep in on Saturday before a road trip to Vintage Throne Stadium and the Barrie Baycats on Saturday night. And then when that bus gets back fairly late on Saturday, maybe even into Sunday morning, they've got to wake up and get to the ballpark for a home contest against these same London Majors. 2:05 the first pitch Sunday at Bernie Arbor Memorial Stadium in Hamilton. The London Majors, they also have a busy 3-game weekend. Friday night, they are at home as well. They take on the Kitchener Panthers here at Labatt Park. 7:35 is the scheduled first pitch. We'll have the action for you here on Majors TV, followed by a Saturday road trip for an 8 o'clock first pitch against the Brantford Red Sox. And similar to the Cardinals, they're going to get back a little bit late on Saturday, but the Majors are going to have to travel. They got to get to Hamilton for that 2:05 first pitch on Sunday. Majors will get a day off on Monday, and then they are in Guelph on Tuesday, in London on Wednesday. So you look forward at the next stretch of games here for London. They're off tomorrow, 3 straight on the weekend. Monday off, play games Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off. And then they're back for another busy weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday to finish off the regular season. 2 straight wide ones miss inside. Brad Verhoeven is the batter here for London. Gets ahead in the count 2-0. That one's going to miss as well. Hannigan can't find the strike zone here. They begin the bottom of the 8th inning. 3 balls and no strikes here on the Majors catcher, Brad Verhoeven. That one does catch the zone. So from 3-0 to 3-1 here on Verhoeven. Lanigan right back and ready on the mound. Verhoeven with a swing at that one, fouls it back into the screen, moves the count to 3-2 now. Verhoeven looking to try and find any way on base here as the count moves to 3-2 now. Lanigan, who was behind 3-0, has battled back. And will look to try and get the first out of the inning. Here's his 3-2 delivery. Popped up, foul Terry, long run, and that one is going to get all the way to the seats. Lands in the first row and out of play. Count stands at 3-2. 3-2. Verhoeven stares in for the next pitch to come from Alex Lanigan. And he takes a cut at it. That one fouled off. In and out of the glove there. And once again, the count stays at 3-2. Verhoeven ready again. Count stays at 3-2 here for Lanigan. Delivers, and another foul ball. Just fighting at the plate is Verhoeven. Doing a fantastic job there. Looking to find the first out of the inning here is the Cardinals right-hander. They set up on the outside portion of the plate, to the plate, and fouled off again. Great at-bat moving here from Verhoeven. It was 3 straight balls to begin the at-bat. Then he looked at strike 1 and has fouled off 5 straight pitches. Ready for another 3-2 here. Lanigan ready, the righty delivers, and fouled again. Another foul ball at the plate for Verhoeven as he continues to battle here on 3-2. That was the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Here's the 3-2 again. Fights it off again. How about another foul ball here in this long and lengthy at-bat for Brad Verhoeven? Lefty digs back into the batter's box here. Another 3-2. We'll see who gives first. Popped up, foul ball out of play. And no doubt here, Justin Snively is going to head over and try to pick up some baseballs here as he's ran out. He'll grab another few to load up the ball bag and head back behind the dish here for what is yet another 3-2 pitch. Verhoeven for London battling at the plate. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ripped it to second base. Picked up on a Pimento Guerrero, the throw to 1 in time. So the battle goes the way of the Cardinals, but what a valiant effort at the plate by Brad Verhoeven, who made the Cardinals right-hander work. And oh my, what an at-bat it was. 1, 2, 3 straight balls to start the at-bat. Then he looked at strike 1 before fouling off 8 straight pitches before finally putting one in play for out number 1. And so that first out, the Cardinals get on the board here and bring Tommy Reyes-Cruz to the plate. Dropped a curveball inside, but missed the zone to move to 1-0. Reyes-Cruz 1 for 4 today. Bats with 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Rips one, but fouls it off and out of play. Count evens up at 1-1. Majors leading by a score of 11-5. The Cardinals in the top half of the 9th inning will have Lane Renault leading things off. Reyes-Cruz in the air, center field. Ranging over, and that one is going to be made. Catch made by the center fielder, Quinn Cotton, and there are 2 gone here in the inning. So 2 fairly quick and easy outs. Had to work on the first one, a little bit easier on the second one, but he gets the fly out. And there are 2 gone here in the inning as Kane McGee makes his way to the plate. Try and see if he can continue having a good day at the plate. He's 2 for 3 so far. He's been on base a few times, 2 of those hits. Ready here to see the first pitch of the at-bat. Curveball dropped in there for a strike, and it's 0-1 here on Kane McGee. Looking here is the right-hander. Grabs his sign. Same pitch. Curveball dropped in there on the outside edge. It's 0-2. See what they go with here after going with 2 straight breaking balls to begin the at-bat to McGee. And a swing and a miss. So it's a strikeout to end the inning. The Majors go fairly quietly in the bottom of the 8th inning. And we will go to the 9th here in London. Majors look to close the door here on this one. It's an 11-5 lead on Majors TV.
I want to ride this pony, but I suffer from low E.
Millions of people are suffering from low energy, commonly known as low E.
Low E has hurt my performance in the bedroom. I haven't been able to make the bed in years.
Now there's hope. Planet Fitness replaces low E with Big E, which keeps you energized and glowing all day. Simply join through the free PF app for only $15 a month.
Planet Fitness is a proud partner of your London Majors.
You're watching.
Here's the pitch. Joseph drills it to right center field. That ball's going back to the warning track, to the wall. Goodbye, baseball. Starling Joseph, a 2-run home run.
London Majors Baseball on Majors.
Back here at Labatt Memorial Park here in London as Country Roads blares over the loudspeakers. We try to take ourselves to the completion of this one as the Majors lead 11-5 here at Labatt Memorial Park. If you haven't heard, that's where the singing's coming from at every London Majors home game. No different tonight as the Majors look to close this one out as we head to the ninth inning. Noah Smith up into the Game Day London broadcast booth as we get ready for the top of the ninth inning. Jared Lund back out onto the hill here for London. And as he does so, we'll look to work his third inning here in relief and take the Majors to a victory here on this Wednesday night. Leading off the inning will be Lane Renault here for Hamilton. He has 1 for 3 today. The first pitch fastball will miss outside for Lund to move the count to 1-0. Lund a little bit of trouble so far at times tonight, but has really settled in and has got himself through now 2 complete innings of work. Fouled off. That one is going to make its way out of play into the seats and bouncing on the seats out of play. No luck for any fans trying to chase that one down. Renault the righty ready to face the lefty Lund. Swings right through that one. Fell out of the bottom of the zone on the off-speed pitch, and it's 1-2. Lund has that deception from the left side. A little different arm slot, a little different stuff. That one fouled off at the plate, so it'll stay at 1-2. 2 innings for him, just the 1 hit, and that was the home run. 2 earned runs came across on that. 2 walks, has struck out 1. Looking for a clean top of the 9th inning here on the 1-2. In the dirt for ball 2. Couldn't get the swing and the miss, couldn't get the chase there. Renault, always good patience at the plate for Hamilton. Trying to show that off here. Fouled one straight back to the screen. Count stays at 2-2. Majors holding on to a 6-run lead. Ripped on the ground, third base. Picked up on a hop, Patel. Strong throw across the diamond in time for out number 1. As they set down Lane Renault for the first out of the inning. Had to be quick when you get that ball at third. It's a long throw across the diamond. Renault can run pretty well, and they were able to throw him out by a step or 2. Now Luis Pimento Guerrero will come to the plate. 0 for 2 in the 9th spot in the order here for Hamilton. Has been able to get aboard today. Two strikeouts for him, though, and his chances to the plate. Now he's going to rip one over top of the shortstop's head, and that one's going to land in left field. A big round there, but he's safely in at first base with a 1-out single. And another hit on the board for the Cardinals. they'll take it any way they can get it. Single there for Pumelo Guerrero, who stands at first base for Brennan Nicholson, who's 1 for 4. He's gone deep tonight. Lund ready and now delivers. Curveball. Top of the zone, called a strike on Nicholson. Lund grabs his sign from Verhoeven. No look, now finally a look to first. Curveball. Ripped into left field for a base hit. Station to station here for the Cardinals, as Nicholson's aboard with his second hit tonight, and Pumelo Guerrero will move up to second base. So back-to-back hits now for Hamilton in the 9th inning. They won't go away quietly here today, as they look to get something going with 1 gone in the inning. No action down in the Majors bullpen. I would imagine this is Jared Lund's game to work through unless some serious trouble comes around. And now the hottest hitter of the evening for the Hamilton Cardinals will come to the plate. Quinn Cotton's got 3 hits, and now he's going to line one to center. Going to be a tough play. In to make the catch is Drew Lawrence. And there are 2 gone. Cotton got a lot of that baseball ripping it to center, but it was right towards the center fielder, Lawrence. And now the Cardinals down to their final out tonight. And it'll be Tyler Duncan at the plate. 1 for 3 with a home run, his league-leading 14th. Lund from the stretch will grab his sign here from Verhoeven. Checks back at the runner at 2 and now delivers a first pitch curveball that'll miss upstairs here to Duncan. Moving the count to 1-0. An interesting kind of shift going on for the Majors infield right now. Jordan Schulafand at second base is playing well back into the outfield grass at second. Lund delivers. That breaking ball will miss below the plate and move the count to 2-0 here on Duncan. Pumelo Guerrero at second, Nicholson at first, with now 2 gone here in the top of the 9th inning. Verhoeven's going to try to throw down to 1, and that ball is going to get away. Moving up to third, Pumelo Guerrero, and Nicholson is down in the dirt at first base. It looked like he went in before the glove came down from Kane McGee. So McGee standing over there. Looks like everybody is okay over at first base. So the pickoff moved to 3, and Pumelo Guerrero moved up to third on the play. And now that one's going to come inside and hit Duncan. Curveball that got away from Lund hits Duncan, and the bases are loaded here for Hamilton with 2 gone in the inning. So this will get a mound visit from Brent Wales, the pitching coach here for London, with 2 outs in the inning. He wants to make sure that his young left-hander can get through this jam here in the top of the 9th. Majors leading by a score of 11-5 here in the top of the 9th inning. Take this chance to remind you of our next game. That is Friday night here, so you get a night off and then you're back at the ballpark here on a Friday, as the Majors host the Kitchener Panthers at 7:35, the scheduled first pitch time here at Labatt Park. We're on the air shortly prior to that here on Majors TV. Brent Wales has made his way back to the London Majors dugout. There's 2 outs here in the inning as the Majors look to put the finishing touches on this one. Cardinals not going away quietly now with the bases loaded. Dennis DeBanning, 1 for 4 today, is the batter here for the Cardinals. First pitch swinging, and he fouls one out of play. So Lund gets ahead 0-1. Majors sitting out in front 11-5. Trying to find a way to get the final out of this one. Duncan at first, Nicholson at second, and Pimento Guerrero is at third as that one is swung on. Fouled off at the plate, and the count moves to 0-2. Fans trying to cheer along here with Jared Lund in the Majors to work through the inning. Ready on 0-2 is Lund here. Is digging into the box to Banning. A shake-off, and now they come into agreeance. Here is the 0-2. Upstairs with the fastball 1-2. Majors looking to win another midweek contest here. This one against the Cardinals, the 1-2. Popped up and out of play. So staying in it. Staying alive to Banning here. Down to the final strike for the Cardinals. Infield playing fairly deep for the Majors. They're trying to knock down anything they can to get the final out. Lund ready on 1-2. And he bounces one to the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes here on DeBanning. Ready on 2-2. Lund and the delivery. Hit and fouled off out of play. That one's going to find its way over top of the grandstand and towards the park area here at Labatt Memorial Park. It's been a good battle at the plate here. Seeing a lot of pitches, fouling them off to Banning. As he holds on to be final chance here for the Cardinals. Just trying to keep the game moving. Swing and a miss. It's a strikeout for Jared Lund. And the Majors take victory here at Labatt Park on this Wednesday night. Majors win, final score 11-5 over the visiting Hamilton Cardinals. Jared Lund finishes off the ball game for London. He pitches 3 innings out of the bullpen. Owen Boone, the starter, will pick up the win. 6 innings of work, gave up 7 hits, 3 earned runs, and struck out 12 as the Majors push across 11 runs on 11 hits. Cardinals 5 runs total on 10 hits and 3 errors. Saddled with the loss, they'll go back to Bernie Arbor Stadium on Friday to look to bounce back into the win column. All smiles for the Majors down on field level as they pick up the win. 11-5. Majors back in action on Friday night here at Labatt Memorial Park as they host the Kitchener Panthers. Friday home games running down in the regular season. Playoffs just around the corner for both of these clubs as we finish things off here at Labatt Park and Majors TV for tonight. From Noah Smith and Cal Johnston, our producer, Jack, Matthew, and Steve down on the cameras, and Matt Hiscox, our media manager. We thank you for watching with us tonight. Majors TV back on the air Friday night at 7:30 here on the London Majors YouTube channel. We will see you then from Labatt Park.